So you stumbled on the Napalm channel, blown fuse panel, killed and tremble, smoke a camel, don't get anal. It's classic games all the time, watch me rhyme, stream full time in my prime, killing undead like I'm Rick Grimes. Stream starting soon, so let's attune. Streams in the afternoon, beneath the moon, let's commune. Getting old, need a spoon when I eat my prunes. I learned to group in Black Burrow, end up in the dunes. So hit the like and the sub and the bell. I don't smell pretty swell in the dungeons where I dwell. You'll be a fan, I foretell. Shoot a spell when I yell and be my clientele. Thank you to the members on YouTube and the subs on Twitch. Thank you all for joining the Nathan Napalm Nation. You help keep the lights on so I can keep streaming and pumping out content. I want to also thank the highest tier members for their epic support. Bounty Code, Jared Woodhouse, Daimlos, Farthest Reach, Sparrow, Random Rob, Galarain Moonsong, What's the Takeaway, Bad Wolf Gaming, Robert Taneka, Pip Pop, My Boot in Your Ass, The Crinkled One, Scruffy Bard, Aaron Owen, and Steven's Magic Castle. Thank you for your highest tier membership. Support the Nathan Napalm with super chats or by clicking join to become a member of Napalm on YouTube, or by subbing or with bits on Twitch. Every dollar helps feed a puppet for a day and keep Nathan on the air. Thank you all so much for your support. Stream is starting soon. Oh. So you stumbled on the Napalm channel, blown fuse panel, killed and tremble, smoke a camel, don't get anal. It's classic games all the time, watch me rhyme, stream full time in my prime, killing undead like I'm Rick Grimes. Stream starting soon, so let's attune. Streams in the afternoon, beneath the moon, let's commune. Getting old, need a spoon when I eat my prunes. I learned to group in Black Burrow, end up in the dunes. So hit the like and the sub and the bell. I don't smell pretty swell in the dungeons where I dwell. You'll be a fan, I foretell. Shoot a spell when I yell and be my clientele. Thank you to the members on YouTube and the subs on Twitch. Thank you all for joining the Nathan Napalm Nation. You help keep the lights on so I can keep streaming and pumping out content. I want to also thank the highest tier members for their epic support. Bounty Code, Jared Woodhouse, Daimlos, Farthest Reach, Sparrow, Random Rob, Galarain Moonsong, What's the Takeaway, Bad Wolf Gaming, Robert Taneka, Pip Pop, My Boot in Your Ass, The Crinkled One, Scruffy Bard, Aaron Owen, and Steven's Magic Castle. Thank you for your highest tier membership. Support the Nathan Napalm with super chats or by clicking join to become a member of Napalm on YouTube, or by subbing or with bits on Twitch. Every dollar helps feed a puppet for a day and keep Nathan on the air. Thank you all so much for your support. Stream is starting soon. Oh. So you stumbled on the Napalm channel, blown fuse panel, killed and tremble, smoke a camel, don't get anal. It's classic games all the time, watch me rhyme, stream full time in my prime, killing undead like I'm Rick Grimes. Stream starting soon, so let's attune. Streams in the afternoon, beneath the moon, let's commune. Getting old, need a spoon when I eat my prunes. I learned to group in Black Burrow, end up in the dunes. So hit the like and the sub and the bell. I don't smell pretty swell in the dungeons where I dwell. You'll be a fan, I foretell. Shoot a spell when I yell and be my clientele.
What's up, everybody? What's going on? What's everybody up to? I've been gone a while. It's the longest I went without streaming in, like, freaking forever. How's everybody doing? Hey, long time no see. Glad you're back. What's up, Crinkled One? Just let me play. How you guys doing? I'm going to get the chat pulled out. It's normally stuff I do before I go live, but I just now realized I didn't do it because I ain't streamed in 5 days. Let me get these chats pulled out. How you guys doing, man? I am back. We're going to be playing some Pantheon. I did have a... I did do my first week of training at the new job. It went really, really, really well. I'm happy to be back streaming, no doubt. But yeah, it's going to be a very it's going to be an interesting job. But all right, there we go. Now I can see everybody. Just let me play over on both freaking streams. That's what I like to see right there. All right, well, guys, I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on Twitch. We're gonna do. I've got Gulo here. We don't have a group set up yet. We're gonna try to get one together here, live and organic. I'm gonna go ahead and get Gulo in the group, and we're gonna. I'd like to go back kill some more spiders, but it may be more beneficial for us to jump into to go back to the fort, maybe to level up. We'll just see. We'll see how things go. I see Gulo's level 20. And my guy, I left off here at level 16. So, Vendini says, I'm unable to join you tonight going to the movies with my daughter. Hey, I understand, Vendini. I get it, brother. But I'll catch you next time. It'll be Saturdays. I did have to start a little later than I'd like to because we were in Chicago today. So, I actually just got back home maybe 40 minutes ago. So, by the time I got the stream set, as early as I go live. But normally... Yes, this game is still live, Eric. However, it's in pre-release. So it's available for VIP members whenever they want. And then you've got different tiers of support you can do for, more time to play the game. So VIP is the highest tier. They play whenever they want. NDA's down so they can stream, screenshot, whatever they want. And then you got different tiers and they get to play at different points. Like champions can play 2 weeks out of the 6-week season. And then the supporter pledge, which is the lowest tier, they get basically beta access, which is 1 week every 6 weeks. What's up, Jamie? All right. Now, let's see if we can get a group going here. We're going to set up for our social panel here. We've got looking for group. We got looking for more, which is what we're going to do. I'm going to click that. Let's see. We'll take a monk. We'll take a cleric. Wait, what's Gulo on? He's on his enchanter. We'll take a rogue, a wizard.
Yeah, I can always swap to a monk if we absolutely need it.
Okay, I heard that. What's up, Gulo?
Oh, what's up, man? Yeah, a cleric, a shaman, and whatever deeps you can find. We should be good.
All right, I'm going to put enchanter too, just in case, since you can be a...
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put in here for the details. I'm just gonna put leveling. We'll put spiders. Entrance to Mad Run. See if we can't get some people. If you're out there in chat, you've got a tune around our level, let me know, and we'll get you in the group. All right, so maybe we can get us a group there. And I'm going to put it in OOC, too. Looking for more. Oh, you know what? I think I messed that up. I think I didn't have the levels correct for that. How can I edit that? Okay, here we go. Let's set the levels up correctly. We're probably looking for minimum 16.
Yeah, if we're gonna do here, yeah, we probably want 16 plus. Yeah, I mean even the same for fort. Yeah, realistically.
Yeah. Been messing around with ESO, waiting on EverQuest 2 TLE or a major Pantheon update. Heard that, Crinkled. Yeah, man. I'm pretty excited about the EQ2 as well. Mr. C says, are you sure you don't want a level 10? Oh, MMO Respect just raided. Welcome, my friends. Welcome. We're just getting started. We're trying to get a group together.
Mr. C, why haven't you been telling us all about your amazing wieners?
I know, dude. I ate there. I ate at Mr. C's fantastic hot dogs and Emporium today. It was delicious. I have not heard the interview, the part 2 with Choppa on Redbeard yet. What kind of beans did he drop? Do you know, Gulo? Have you seen it?
I saw it. I didn't really hear too much on beans. I know he says there's going to be a part 3 coming soon. But I'm interested. I'm interested to see what else he has to say. Maybe I missed something.
I feel like Joppa could talk about dry ice and probably keep our interest for 5 hours.
Yes.
You don't even know. Oh, Miss She says we don't even want to know about the and more part. There is a little bit of a surcharge to those and more items on the menu. They want to test swapping weapons and armor and oh, okay. Limited action set combat. So swapping that during combat? Okay. Yeah, nothing wrong with testing it and seeing how it goes. Finding a happy middle ground. I mean, it would be awkward to switch stuff in the middle of combat anyway. For, like, your action bar.
I feel like if you're going to do that, it's almost like, why have a limited action set?
Yeah, if they go too far with it.
Even if they give you a second one, like, even if you just get a second action
swap.
bar, like, you're going from 8 to 16 in combat skills, like...
And the new players, they're going to see it as, like, why can't I just have another hotbar then? Why do I have to do the switching thing?
That's exactly my thought. Is like, why do you even have limited action set if you're going to do that?
Unless they mean that the limited action set is tied to the weapon, so like a paladin can switch to a two-hand, right? And then they're, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't. It will automatically switch to the one I have set for the two-hand.
Yeah, like it would have your weapon skills up for that one. See, I don't know.
I don't know. They'll have to test it. There'll be ups and downs to both, though, I would think. What's up, MMO Respect? I'm close to pulling the trigger on a pledge for the game. Okay. I mean, we're having a blast, the ones that are in here playing it. I mean, I would just recommend we're closing in on the beta, which is only $50. You know, we only got a couple of weeks left before they'll get to play. So, I mean, if I was worried or concerned, that's what I would do and play it for that week. And then, you know, you can make your decision from there if you want to upgrade to a higher tier if you think you'll want to play it more.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing. Get in for that $50 tier, try it out for a week, and see how you feel.
Yeah. Is there anything around here we can just slaughter while we try to get some more people? Just in case nobody shows up?
Let's see.
Well,
they're already killing asps, and we probably need a healer for most everything.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Mujan? Got a character up around our level? We're looking for more. We got room for 4 more. Around level 16 plus. The main reason for the limited action set swapping was the ability to change the weapon technique. Right. Hopefully that's the limit of it. Yeah. Now that makes a little sense, because if you're going to switch weapons, you're going to have, you know, it would change up what your abilities here would be.
See, I don't know. I feel like that's different depending on the class. Like for a paladin, how many weapon skills
Not a lot,
do you usually
a couple
have on your bar? Like
a
1
couple.
to 3 maybe.
Yeah.
Whereas like a monk, you'll have a bunch. You'll have a bunch of like hand-to-hand skills up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how it worked. Like you said, it'll take some testing, see how it played out. But I just kind of feel like that's not what they've been looking for. But who knows?
Well, I'm gonna run out here and see what we got going on. If there's anything even cons we can kill. Outside of, I forgot to put an OOC, that might help.
Oh yeah, I should bind here.
I think I'm bound here. Better do it just in case, though. Haven't even been trying to level up. Want some new races? Yeah. Me too. When does a $50 tier get to play? Let's see. We're on week 2 of season 2, so not next week. Not. Is that right? Yeah, not next week, but the following week.
I mean, if you wanted, I could hop out and you could get in that asp group and do the snakes that are right here. but it's up to you. That'd be good XP for you.
Would it? The asps?
Yeah, the snakes that are up here.
I mean, I kind of want to play with, the homies if I can.
Guys, I understand. Well, we can run around and see what we can find.
The graphics looking nice. Yeah, the lighting upgrade did pretty good work on it. Obviously, it's not where they intend for it to land forever or anything, but, like, it is coming together. Too much weak maths. I think I actually got my weak math wrong.
Watch out for that guy.
It's for 1 week, so it wouldn't be. It's the final week. So if we're on week 2, it'd be week 6. So not next week, not this coming week about to start, not the week after that, but the following week would be when the $50 pledge gets in. It's the final week of the season, and we're on week number 2. There you go. Thanks, Mo. May 4th. May the 4th be with you. That's when you can do it. If you're on beta. If you're on, well, I keep saying beta. If you're on supporter pledge, which is the $50 tier. Yeah, Dorkachu. That's correct. It is. May 4th. Did some testing on the Embers QA for their level squish idea. How did it feel?
What are these trappers calling to you? They're the outdoorsmen?
Where they at?
In the cave up here.
Okay. Let's see. Green. And green, so we could definitely take them. I'm gonna yoink him. Oh, I don't have any. That's why I can't yoink. There we go. I gotta remember what all this does. I haven't played in a while. Okay, there's my bleed. Mugen says as far as the, oh, got another one. As far as the Embers of Drift squishing the levels, trying that out on the QA, he says he wasn't a fan of the idea before he tried it out and tested. And that did not change his mind. Got to level 7, took me almost 10 hours to get to 7. Yeah, that's the thing. That's one of the downsides of the level squish. It would take even longer to level up. But grouping and all that, which is kind of hard to test because there's not a whole lot of people probably on the QA server. But the idea is that there'll be more, you'll have more options and things to do because of the level squish, because dungeons will kind of overlap better on what levels you need to be to do them. And with the level squish, there'll be more people around your level range because of squish, right? But it's kind of hard to test those things when there's not many people on the QA to see how all that would play out is another problem. I was on the QA test the other day. I was the only person online. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, in a game that takes that long to level up, you know, and people in their free time when they want to play, they don't want to play in the QA where they're not getting real progress. They're just testing. And remember, guys, if you're just jumping in here, we're looking for more. Looking for more people. We got 4 slots open. We're not trying to metagame it, so if you got a character level 16 and plus, you want to join us, let me know. I'll get you in the group. Thank you, Todd Texan. What's up, man? Yeah, I saw that Code Carnage had streamed Pantheon the other day. Obviously, I've been at work. I just got home, literally 45 minutes ago. So, what was Code's overall impression? Was he, did he have fun? Was he happy with it? Respawn time in the caves, I'm not 100% sure yet, but something like 7 minutes, I'm guesstimating based on other content in the game. Oh, shoot.
Do you want me to mez, or should I let it hit
Nah,
you so that you get more?
Yeah. Yeah, let them beat on me. That's good for now. And I can self-heal enough for these guys. Never run out of the rage juice. Bulletins get more at lower levels. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Of course, it's going to feel like way less with the level squish. Winter says, we missed you so much, Nathan. Nathan shows her aside for Pantheon. I did get to hang out with my wife Friday night and all today up until now because we were in Chicago together. So, it's not too bad. It's not as bad as it looks. She picked me up at the airport in Chicago, and my son had a competition there, so we just, we've been there. Chicago's where I found Mr. C's hot dog place. I ate me a Mr. C wiener. My whole family ate a Mr. C wiener at the same time. That's how jumbo sized they were. I know. It was 2% on Pumpkin Man without changing anything on the QA. Okay, well, that's still pretty good. Do I have to get $500 to try this game out? No. You just might have to wait a while to play. So for the lowest support pledge, which is basically buying the game at $50, you can play the game 1 week every 6 weeks. So on May 4th is the next test for $50 pledges. And you'll get a week every 6 weeks. For now, until the game launches. And then they'll probably at some point open that up for more time. But that's what it is right now for the unforeseeable, for the foreseeable future. Oh, you're going to Hawaii? Dorksy's going to Hawaii? That's paradise on Earth. Yeah, grab up a pledge package. You'll be in on May 4th. Plus, it's good to grab it up early because a human being has to actually get you in the game. So I give you time for them to give you access. You can go ahead and get the game installed. They typically won't send you an install for the game until like the week before the test. So just watch your email and watch your junk email folder too. Because most people, that's where it goes.
Well, I need
you
to
a
heal.
heal. Yep.
Poisons on me.
I think he poisoned us both, little jerk. It's a light blue.
Yeah, poison can be mean.
How does this game feel as compared to something like Embers? You know, Embers Adrift still has a very, like, low fantasy feel, right? This feels more high fantasy, which is probably what, I mean,
Heal yourself up.
everybody's
You got it.
probably more used to that. This also, for now, I wouldn't really even say you level up faster in Pantheon. I'd say it's about what and what with Embers. They're both really slow to level up. But yeah, it's the high fantasy. You know, you got wizards. You know, you got a lot of magic blasting off in Pantheon. Things are a little bit more familiar, I would say, to you if you played EverQuest or Vanguard Saga Heroes or, you know, EverQuest 2 or anything like that back in the day. I would say Pantheon feels a little bit more familiar. Yeah, but it would be very hard to choose between these two mistresses. That's true. What's up, Anthony? Miss you, man. No one cast lay on hands all week. Oh, my goodness. I guarantee you I will.
Is that Bearcon?
That is a light blue. See if I can get myself up a little bit here. I'm going to pull them. Ooh, I like this music here. That's playing.
Oh, crap.
Oh, crap.
Okay, run.
Yep, I'm down.
I'll try
I'm
and
down.
mez him.
Oh, that was a name, dude.
Oh, yeah. He's the monk named. He's like level 20. He's yellow to me.
Kian the Bolt. Severati. He got us. He popped on us. Nice.
Ouch.
So,
Yeah, he roams around. He's not nice.
I'll say it again. We are looking for more people. We need 4 more players. Please, please, please come help us if you got a character. Come join us. Gibo! Come join us, man. Come play with us.
Yeah, Gibo.
Get on here. We
Tell
need
other
help.
people to come play with us.
Yeah, get us a crew together, Gibo. April 30th, going to Hawaii. Nice. Okay, Gibo's on his way. Okay, Ray Lawrence says I have a Watcher's Pledge, but I have not had a chance to pop on to try things. Okay, nice. Yeah, man, Pantheon's coming along, man. And it's really cool to see it grow. I think the seasons were a great idea. I'm not a fan of seasons and MMOs normally, but this works well in the format that they're doing it, where we always got something good to look forward to. We always got content to try to do and learn all the things in. And every 6 weeks, we're going to have brand new things to explore and do. And I don't know, man. I think it works good for a pre-release game, I feel like. It doesn't have FOMO to me because, like, the old content's still there. It's not like every 6 weeks you can only do this new thing. They're just adding to it, and it has a good feeling of progression to it too, which is exactly what Pantheon needs after all these years of development. We need to see progression constantly. Gulo lost a piece of his ear, bud. He'll be right back, which I'm healing up anyway. I'm going to eat this time before we head back out. I'm going to check and see if watch for Gulo here to pop in the voice chat so I can drag him in. And remember, we'll have 3 more slots for anybody who wants to join this. Around level 16 plus should be good. I mean, if you're like level 15, don't be shy. Let me know. And I'll show off, so I just got some of this gear. Last time I played, like, check out this. I got a black iron breastplate. That's one of my newer pieces. Pants, I'll have these for a long time. They're really good. I got these rabbit hide boots, which are still really good. +3 strength, +3 con. And I do have the black iron gauntlets as well. 11 armor. And the rest is chain, I believe. And I am wearing the Rockbone skull cap. I forgot about that. That's actually leather, but really good stats on it. And I got this necklace, +2 stamina, +2 attack power. I said it's you. Let's look at Nathan's behind. Dude, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Here, let me show it to you real good here in the light. Pretty good. I mean, I could work on it a little bit. Watcher's Pledge. I don't remember the individual names of the pledges. If you told me how much it cost, I could help you more. I remember numbers and money. I don't remember. So if you paid $750 or more, then you can play every 6 weeks. I'll say that. $200 or more, you should have access to 2 weeks out of every 6 weeks. Or $200 to $750. Let me put it that way. If you paid $50, but not quite $200, then you got access 1 week out of every 6 weeks. All right, Gibo is magical. Yes, he is. As a casual, 2 to 3 hours a night, do you think I could get progress at a reasonable speed or feel left behind as a wave of players outpace my slow ass? No, because there's a lot of people that can only put in that many. You can definitely keep pace, yeah. Now, you'll have to get more, like, I'm going to probably be streaming tonight for about 4 hours. And I came in about roughly 4.5 pubs. So tonight's stream will kind of give you an idea about what you can get done in that amount of time at level 16. Now, of course, at lower levels, you get a lot more done, obviously, because the levels are going to go by faster. But it does get to a point where you have to be like, if you're only playing 2 or 3 hours, you got to get comfortable with being like, hey, I just want to get like 3 bubs or 4 bubs, depending on the level, right? And as long as you can be happy with that, and maybe you're farming a place, you try to grab a couple names for some chances for some good, cool, unique loot. Maybe you get some, maybe you don't, but you got that shot at it. You know what I mean? I think it feels good. It's going to feel way better as we get more options. As the world expands, we got more places to level up, places to go, more named. That's gonna be even better feeling. Okay.
Well, we got 2 shamans sitting right in front of us, Mr. Itwiz and Shamala. They're a bit lower than we were looking for, but we could probably do fort with a 14 and a 15.
Okay, Mr. Itwiz says he'll come. I'm going to invite him to the group. Did somebody else say?
I think Gibo was on the way?
Yeah, Gibo's on his way, so we're going to save him a slot. I'm just going to invite him and see if they come. Level 15, and then level 18 Lone Star is if he comes. Oh, Shamala joined. So now we got 2 shaman. Gibo, I'm assuming is going to be on his monk. And then what's Lone Star?
He's a paladin. He's an 18 paladin.
All right. He's got his 2 hand out. All right. So our damage is going to be a little low, but this will be fun.
Gibo, he's coming on the monk?
I think so.
Us.
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, he'll carry us through the damage. What's up, man? Rohan, how you doing, man? All right. Put in my $50 pledge, except for May 4th. Congratulations, brother. Welcome to the family. You're going to get addicted. Go ahead and start saving up to upgrade, because that's probably what's going to happen. You're going to play it for that week and then be like, oh, damn, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade. I appreciate the insight. If work gives me a chance, I will hop in on May 4th, train to poke around. Nice. Yeah, it's fun, man. It's a lot of fun. Where you at, Gibo? Let me check my Discord. Maybe he's... Yeah, there he is. Let me pull him in. Hey, Gibo, you logged in yet?
Yeah, I just logged in.
All right, man. Thank you, Mr. Itwiz Gaming. Just subscribed over on Twitch. Let's celebrate while we're waiting on Gibo to get here. All right, we're back. Thank you so much, Mr. Itwiz Gaming. Look how good it looks now, nowhere near done. Yeah, I think it looks great. I think it looks good.
Dewey.
Oh, where is it? There he is. Monk power. All right, I'm going to go ahead and eat my little poison food here. All right, let's do it. We're hoping they make some challenging in-game PvE. In this game, they plan to do, like, starting out like an entire zone, just full of in-game bosses and raids and all kinds of fun stuff. So we'll see. We'll see how it all turns out. But yeah, they definitely want to release a game with really good in-game stuff ready to go. That's kind of been the vision. Content is king. It's like the main pillar this game is trying to abide by. Oh, there's definitely going to be reputations and factions. Some of that is kinda in the game now as far as gaining and losing faction. I'm not sure how deep that goes at the current state. I don't think it goes very deep. But what I'm trying to say is some of those pipelines are already laid and definitely part of the vision of the game. Yeah, you'll see us as we're killing, I think, even these spiders. You'll see in my chat thing here. I'll try to remember to kind of run through it at least once, where it'll be showing all the faction hits and gains. You gotta lay that pipe in the beginning, you know? It's important. What's up, Chriselle? What are your thoughts on current implementation of weather? What's up, Click? I think it's good. You know, they really only got rain, but it looks good. It sounds really good. It does kind of change the mood, which I think is kind of the big point. There are going to be more things coming with that, like certain spells during lightning, you know, being more effective and all that kind of stuff, but that kind of stuff isn't really in the game yet. But yeah, it looks great. I think they're doing a good job so far. Werewolf down. Alright, now it's nighttime. It's going to get dark. You should wear that wig for like 10 minutes every time you get a new sub, just saying. Oh, we could do that. We could do that. That's a good idea. I kind of like that. Alright, let me get my bearings. Where even are we? It's so dark. This way? Yeah, okay.
You got a necklace drop. 2 stamina, 2 attack power. If anybody needs it.
Yeah, somebody grab it.
I think Dewey has one. I grabbed it off the corpse.
Okay. I've already got it. Alright, I'm going to try to grab this spider.
Well, fine.
There we go. There's one. Might gain subs so fast the wig could become permanent. I'd be okay with that. If we're getting subs that quick, no problemo. I'm looking forward to standing under a tree in the rain. Yeah, man, it's really cool. Little details like that, like. Look, I would have if this was done in house, right? If all the audio's done in house, I would have argued that they need to chill out, right? Like that's too much. Like focus on other things right now, you know what I mean? But because it's it's done by PVL and that's just what they do, and that's their job and that's what they're there to do. Man, those little details they're adding to the sound effects, the music, with different harder mobs have better, you know, more intense battle music, and dude, it's freaking awesome.
So are you able to split the inside of the cave now that you're level 20?
I can... Does he sound weird to you, Gil? I can barely understand you.
Yeah, he sounds a little bit like echoey.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on, guys. I'll fix it.
I think Gulo asked something about the cave. I couldn't...
I think he asked if I could split pull it, and I can't on my chanter. The monk can actually split pull, but it's very random. It's very RNG with feign death and how feign death works. But yeah, it's we on our last run that we did on the After Dark, we did pretty well. We got in to the first room on the front entrance, and then Marks fell through the floor.
Ooh.
And aggroed like a million miles.
Oh, there's a false floor?
No, I don't think it's a false floor. I think we actually I think he bugged out and slipped through like spider webs or something into the floor, because we were all standing in the same spot and it was only him that fell through the floor.
Oh, okay.
So I think it was just bad luck.
Can you hear me better now?
Talk a little bit more.
Can you hear me better?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit better.
I'll keep working on it.
Hey, what's up, Colin? I know I'm a little late, but welcome back. Thank you, man. Yep, I am back. For a little while, I'll only be streaming on Saturdays for a few weeks, and then that's because I'm out of town through the week for training. But I'll be back to steady streaming as soon as my training's over. So I'll be back home in the evenings, or at least that's what I'm told. I'm told I'll be home in the evenings. Just let me play! Puppet dance! Alright, here we go.
Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club, yeah, we turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club, yeah, we turn the
We're back. Sorry about that, I let that pup dance play a little longer. I was doing a pull. It sounds like Gibo's inside of a Pringle can. It kind of does. It kind of actually is what it sounds like. Has there been any updates or adjustments to Madrun while I was gone?
Not that I know of. They reset the servers one day, and
I saw that.
I think they did some stealth changes, but no patch notes or anything.
Okay. Supposed to be a patch this week, Man Rohan says. There was a Madrun hint to a Lord Beam and info about the Chanter Dispel. Has the bat theory been proven or disproven yet? Oh, we got a human. Let's go him first. He should drop quick. Oh, crap. I wasn't watching my health. He got me. Yeah, I'm dead. Jump said Manrun, if you turn off all music and sounds except ambient sounds, you can get a hint to the lore of Madrun and the ambience? Oh, weird. I wonder if they whisper stuff to you. Madrun Spider's poison is magic based and can be dispelled by chanters and clerics at higher level. Oh, that's cool. Wonder why their poison would be magic though.
It's only one of them. It's the miasmic poison.
Oh, okay, okay.
So they have both, and it depends on which spider you're fighting. But yeah, there's one poison in particular that can be dispelled by the enchanter. I know for sure.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Heard they messed up a date in the show. Oh, we're talking about Fallout. Okay, Water Alex says you watched the Fallout show and it was really good. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but I will watch it very soon. I may watch it while I'm out of town next week, actually. Yeah, it's like Lone Star Pool while I'm got res sickness. So also, Visionary Realms also I saw put out a message about like stacking buffs and all that. They want people to quit doing all those little tricks because it's messing up their data. Which makes sense. Okay, I am going to pull, looking for a spider. I really like this creepy music here, it's so cool. So I haven't been here since we last played Gulo. That was right before I left.
It is a lot of the same. Still very brutal, difficult, challenging, but fun.
Yeah, it feels good though. It feels like the right kind of difficulty. We'll see how much my tune changes when we get death penalty.
Yeah, I've talked about that a few times. I think you wouldn't be trying stuff until you felt confident.
Yeah.
I feel like people wouldn't be coming in at lower levels and trying stuff versus, you know, yellows and oranges. They'd be like, nope, I'm gonna wait till this is blue and light blue.
Yep. And that's why death penalty matters, man. It changes behaviors of the players drastically.
And even climbing and exploring, like I've talked about that. Like there's just stuff I do that I would not be doing.
Agreed.
I fall all the time. I have a gliding ability and I still fall to my death sometimes.
Yeah, I agree with that so much. Okay, Gibbo, I'll pull you back in Discord 1 second. Let me get this guy over here. Hopefully that fixed whatever is going on with him. You grab him up here. Hey, Gibbo, welcome back.
Is that better?
Oh, way better,
Oh,
dude.
much better.
Now you sound normal.
Yeah, did you finish all those Pringles?
Sound like they were good, too. Fallout show takes place after Fallout New Vegas. Okay.
Have any of you watched Fallout?
I'm a couple episodes in.
Okay.
What do you think so far?
I've been enjoying it. I like the like atmosphere of it. I think Fallout's a really great sort of world to make a show out of because you don't have to stick to like some canon story or anything like that. You can literally just do something in the world.
Yeah, because something happened in one part of the world in a situation like that would be totally different than anywhere else. Just like how the games will do different areas.
Exactly. Every character can be completely different. It's not like you're following Luke Skywalker or
Right.
some character that has to have a specific story.
Yeah, I agree with Gulo. I'm enjoyed it.
That's great news. Now, what season will they F it up? Anybody want to guess? What season will they ruin it?
Probably 3.
Season 3?
I was thinking 3 also.
Because the writers are going to run out of shit to say, and it's just going to get really stupid.
Yeah, and there'll be some actors who quit, or get contracts to exclusively do some other show, and they'll leave, and then they'll have to replace them, and they'll have to make that fit in the story, and
It's going to be one of those things I see it having a problem a lot of these streaming companies are having where they're picking up like I hate to sort of say it, but like B-tier actors.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm not saying
Yeah.
they're not good. They're awesome actors. They're just not like the main stars of a lot of the stuff they've been in.
Yeah, I agree
And
with
then
that. Yeah.
they give them these roles, and then exactly like you're talking about, like 2 or 3 seasons in, their contracts come up, and they're like, "Nope, this is a hit show. I want millions of dollars."
Right?
Yeah, man. And what's funny about that is like you would think that we wouldn't be bothered by that because of like TV shows, like actual cable TV shows, right? They'd be like super corny and cheesy and like way
Yeah.
lower production value than a movie.
And getting huge money. Like you have like the Friends
Yeah.
stars getting
Right.
like ridiculous amounts of money. Well, not only that, like it's Amazon. Amazon could pay them whatever they want, but they also know how to run a business and say like, yeah, we went from paying you this much, and now 2 years later you want, you know, a 4,000% rate.
Right. I'm on the first Weaver here. But well, I think also memes, like memeing and parodies, have kind of made doing a television, like old 90s television quality, our expectations have just grown so much. And I will say that I think one of the first cable TV shows that really changed the way that we look at, like, you can still do a movie, almost movie quality with the TV show, was The Walking Dead. And I do think that show is awful now, but or got awful, but I think in the beginning that really set, like, that was like the beginning of like, hey man, you can spend money on a TV show and still make a profit and like do high quality stuff. Lost was another one, but now if you watch Lost, it does seem a little bit of that 90s TV, even though that was 2000s. It has a little bit of that, but I felt like when Walking Dead first came out, I was like, dude, this is like almost movie quality, you know? And it like amazed me that I was watching a TV show at that time.
Yeah, Walking Dead did great until they did all the spin-offs.
I
Yeah,
could
until
see
Rick
the
left.
Fallout show.
I would say.
I could see the Fallout show falling into like the problem with The Walking Dead has, in my opinion.
Yep.
of It's just the same thing over and over.
Yeah,
After a while. Like,
yeah.
oh, they met a new group.
Who's gonna
oh,
die
they're
this
fighting
season?
The new group. Oh, they're killing people.
Yeah.
And the thing I think Fallout has on top of that is it's comedic. Like,
Yeah.
they've
Yeah.
got so many goofy
Yeah.
scenarios and like the comedy aspect, the over-the-top violence and gore. It's got so many of these little aspects that are like token from Fallout that I think you just, as long as you're making it funny and goofy, like you can do what you want.
That's gonna come
Yeah.
down to the writers then. They're gonna have to keep good writers.
Yeah, definitely.
Man Rohan says, I have one episode left. I've enjoyed it. Makes me want to play Fallout 4 again. Nice. Well, that's what I think it should do.
Exactly. That's it, dude. As soon as I started watching, it's like, dude, I gotta hook the Xbox up. I want to play Fallout.
That's what it should do.
Dwarfitude hasn't even played Fallout, and she's watched like 3 episodes, and is like, I have to play Fallout.
Now she wants to play it. See, the Witcher series did that. If you guys remember when the Witcher series came out,
Yeah.
sales for Witcher
Yeah.
3 exploded all over again because people went back and rebought it or on a new platform or played it for the first time. And if you're doing that's the beauty of doing a good job, is it'll make people play other things. Like imagine if they'd done an actually good job with Lord of the Rings, right? Like more people played Lord of the Rings online. They'd have been more excited for the MMO project. It would have just, they'd have been bought the books a lot more. Like sales for the whole franchise would have exploded. But unfortunately, it sucked, and it made us. Maybe some of us did go back and want to play Lord of the Rings online or read a book, but it wasn't for the right reason. It was to get the taste out of our mouth, you know.
Messing the Harvester.
Yeah, these are hard as hell.
I related more to watching the Lord of the Rings to EverQuest more than I did the Lord of the Rings MMO. And I know that sounds weird because probably we was playing EQ when Lord of the Rings come out. The movies.
Oh, the movies. I was talking about the
Yeah.
TV show. I think the movie was good. I like the movies.
Yeah. The TV, the new series, yeah, kind of.
I geeked out over the movies when they were coming out. Any monsters found only in Pantheon you like to see or battle? Let me think. Specific, like, okay, there's goblins, but those are in all games, but I do think they're kind of unique in Pantheon. I think the werewolf that we fought a little bit ago, I think he's really cool, but there's werewolves in other games. Unique just to Pantheon. I don't know if that there is yet. Even the troll and griffins, those are, and dragons, those are, you know, classic. Now, I don't think there's any unique monsters yet that are only, like, something I've never seen outside of Pantheon. There might be some variations of things, like the gas bats. I mean, it's still a bat, you know what I mean? So I don't think so. My favorite mob in the game is the werewolf right now, though. I think the werewolf looks awesome, the way he walks, and... Or the dragon. I mean, you can't beat fighting a dragon. That's kind of unbeatable.
Dude, I can't see Nathan on the screen. That's weird. I'm like, is he fighting it?
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, that's why I can't see you.
Yeah, he chunked my health to 0. I was even trying to heal myself. It wasn't enough.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm like, is he like not in the game? Did he go pull something? If I'd have known that, I would have went a little different. Would have done a different cheese. Sorry about that, guys.
The Boys? Yeah. You know what? I still haven't watched that show. I know it's good, though. What's up, Haunting? What's up, boys and girls? Glad to see you back, Nathan. I need this background noise in my life. Yeah, glad to be back, man. I can't wait till I can get back to stream more often. I'll just be Saturdays for a little while I'm training, because I'll be out of town the next few weeks. If you watch the Fallout show, catch that one of the dates on the chalkboard does not make sense. Obviously, I don't know about it yet. I don't know if I know enough about Fallout lore. I just kind of played. I played some of Fallout 2. I played Fallout 3. I played New Vegas. I played about half of Fallout 4. I didn't get into that one as much for whatever reason. And that's it. But it's not like a series I go back and play again, if that makes any sense. I just played them the one time. That might be why, because after I died, I didn't get any poison resist. Now I've got it. Might need to move up a little bit. Yeah. Trying to... Oh, something see me. I don't even know where it's at. Oh, it was in that cave. Burrow. Yep. Crap, he's got me stunned. Is there stories and quests in the game? There are some quests. I'll be honest, there's not like a ton of them though yet. Perception is supposed to be landing back in the game, I believe, next season. If I'm remembering right, a little bit. They're going to start pinging it back in the game, I believe. Which will add a lot because the perception system kind of leads you on kind of organic kind of quests, which is super cool. They had They had some of them in the game at one point during development. They pulled them out to work on them before they put them back in the client. So there are some quests, but there's not a ton of them. Okay, sorry about that. The, somebody dropped the PS5 on the floor downstairs. She says it was the dog, but let me tell you, last time my wife said that the dog broke one of my things. It turned out she broke one of my things and blamed it on the dog. All right, I'm back.
R.I.P. Blackberry.
yeah. And don't forget the Blackberry that you threw in the toilet. All right. Oh, something see me. There he is.
Mezzing the harvester. Oh, I'm stunned.
I'm on the streak. We got babies. Don't we? No, we don't. We got 3.
Oh, they got stunned. Yeah. I'm mezzing that.
Mr. Itwiz is down. I'm going to try to... Oh, boy. We're going down.
I'll get the other shriek. It's okay. It's
Crap,
okay.
crap. I'm down.
We can... Oh, okay. I'm going to get
I'm
out.
stunned.
If I can't, nope, I'm down.
Yeah, it was my
Stay
headset.
stunned.
That's right, Dorkachu. It was an expensive headset. And the wire was just ripped out of it. And she said the dog did it. It turned out that she, like, pinched it in the chair or something and swiveled the chair or something and popped it out. Hey, what's up, Drac? I'm here for the party. Well, it's this kind of party, it looks like. Get fired already? No, I'm just back from training for just today and tomorrow, and then I go back. I'll fly back Monday morning. They haven't fired me yet. All right, Dorkachu wants to be taking the city while we're all dead. I guess we're releasing, obviously. Let's go to the city, Dorkachu. Here we go.
I'm a dog with the bone, know I'm saying rough. Let me give it to you, baby, it will never be enough. Let me put my lips up to your ear, let me tell you something, dear. First I'm gonna, then I'm gonna, then I'm gonna grab you by your, then I'm gonna.
All right, I'm back. What do you guys think? Should we just try to go to the? Should we just try to level up at the?
At the fort?
If it's not already all camped up anyway.
I mean, there's a bunch of spots there.
Oh, Lone Star's leaving too.
Definitely fine.
Yeah, let's head there. I have a feeling it will be easier to grab up random people if they gotta go too. Don't you think?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's go to Fort. Should be better, more consistent XP. Don't know if everybody can hear me. It seemed like everybody started running for it, but wireless, dude. I don't like wireless, bro. Let me explain why. I don't like having to charge everything or batteries going dead. That really just annoys the crap out of me. And I know this is really almost stupid in this day and age, but just knowing that there's even a couple of milliseconds of lag because it's wireless, that
I was
just
waiting for you to
bothers me.
say it, that I don't like wireless because I'm a real gamer.
Everything I have is wired. The only wireless I will do is some controllers. But even then, it makes me feel weird because I'll forget to charge it. You know what I mean? And then it's dead.
I love
right
hearing
when
you
I
say
need
that because the only thing I have is wireless is a controller for single player.
Yeah.
That's me.
And I have to get the dock so that's where I put the controller. And I'm not putting it there to charge it. My brain doesn't even think of that. It's just this is where the controller goes, right? And therefore it's charging when I'm not playing.
Automatically charging.
Yes, yeah. So like my little this guy, which I broke on stream, I dropped it in the floor and it broke. But this was a controller I really liked, which was an 8-bit though that I could use for like PlayStation, Nintendo, PC, whatever I wanted. Really liked it, but I would forget to charge all the time. It'd be dead. Like Retro Night would be like an hour away, and then I'd be like, oh my god, I gotta charge this. So I'd go plug it up for like 30 minutes while I'm setting up the stream. It's just the way that I am. But if I had a dock, like if my headset sat here and had a dock and it was wireless, it wouldn't bother me. And I may do that on a headset. I may. Maybe. Also, dude, I still feel like the whole Bluetooth thing isn't that great yet. I feel like it like interferes with other Bluetooth devices. It'll quit working. It'll turn off. I feel like it's a little aggravating.
It should be better than it is for sure.
Yeah, I feel like it should be
Yeah.
further along than it is. It's annoying, and I just don't need. I don't like extra headaches. You know, I just like things to work, and that's the way it is. So wired all the way for me, as much as I can. Yeah, I think what you have, Mugen, is the smarter way to go, where you've got the little USB plug-in wireless. I would trust that more. I would trust that way more, because it's going directly signal for that headset to that USB. Now
That's
that...
the way
I just
my
want to say,
controllers are.
if you're offended by our opinions on wireless, please cry yourself to sleep, but do
Right.
it after your headset has died.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I feel like some people love it because they feel like a sense of freedom, and that's great. I'm glad you enjoy it. I just personally don't.
I love it on my console. I'll say that.
Sure.
Like, I love, you know.
I agree with that. I agree with
on
that.
my Xbox, like,
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah,
But,
I agree.
For PC, no.
yeah, I agree. There's something about it, man. Something about a PC. I want everything plugged in. Like I don't, and I'm like that console too. Like wireless everything for console. I don't care.
I'm gonna run to
different.
the buying stone and buying for just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna bind the one close to the zone. And then I'll go fly over and see if I can see what's camped. Just to make Mr. It Was Jelly.
Keyboard and mouse to be wired for sure on those. Yeah. Winter just popped in chat. She found HDMI cord. It's okay. It didn't break the cover. It just popped off. It really was the dog, she says. Uh-huh. I'll know if it was Winter did on purpose, like for revenge, it would be in the toilet. We know that. One time, this is a long time ago, like, for anybody that's never been married, maybe you won't understand, but anybody who has will know what I'm talking about. Like, your first year of marriage is a little rough, you know? It's a little rough. You're getting used to each other, you know? I'll admit that I was a little bit of an ass, too, when I probably didn't need to be. But
Was.
I pissed, yeah, was. Definitely was. I don't remember what even happened. I don't remember what I did to piss her off. Who knows? But she said, she went, this is after the BlackBerry, too. Like, not long after it, I want to say. For some reason, I knew for sure that her threat was definitely, she wasn't just saying it. And she said, I'm going to get your PlayStation. And I literally had to protect the PlayStation with my life. Like, no, not the PlayStation! But that was like way back in the day. It was a PS4, I think. A wireless headset, there's a lot of advantages to that specifically. Like, especially in old school MMOs where, like, you're like, I gotta pee or I'm gonna go grab a drink. But you can leave your headset on. That way people start being like, oh, crap! You can run back real fast, right? I could see that being very, very awesome. Mr. Itwis says he's as delicious as jelly. He doesn't get jelly. He is just as delicious as it. Yeah, I think I'd be more upset if my PS5 died because I probably wouldn't buy another one. You know what I mean? Like, that would just be the end of it because, unfortunately, it has not been that great of a generation for it, I don't feel like, as far as games go. Final Fantasies, already played them all. We got years until the next Final Fantasy game comes out, right, on the PlayStation 5. Right now, my wife would be the most upset to lose it. She's been playing Final Fantasy 14 on the PS5.
All right, so there's a group at River.
Okay.
I don't see anybody at the front gate, so we'll take the front gate.
All right. Are we all here? Who are we missing? Are they on their way? Oh, yeah. Oh, thanks for the reminder on the bind. I was about to not do it. Final Fantasy 14 on the PS5 is basically playing DDR. They need to make a new Final Fantasy MMO. Being able to reach level 100 is cringe. Yeah. Especially with the way that it's done. It's a lot for somebody to try to catch up in that game. But they got, you know, this new one's Dawn Trail is supposed to be a kind of a restart for the game. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how they do it. Yeah, I agree with you. There's this, yeah, anything over 80 starts to get annoying. I think like, as soon as you start getting up to really crazy numbers, it's probably best for you to go ahead and start doing classic servers. You know what I mean? By the time you get to that point, go ahead and start spinning up classic servers, because a lot of people are probably going to end up being more interested in those. I don't think that would really work with 14's the way that game is for that game, but I think like a more classic MMO style, that would work better. Whoa. Okay, not that wall.
I fell in a hole.
Yeah, the walls are a little janky. That's okay. Did you survive the fall?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. You're right with me. Uh-oh. Where's the spot to...
Do you want to see if that level 17 enchanter and looking for a group wants to come? And then I can swap to...
Crap, I got stuck. Shoot.
I'm stuck.
Yeah, I had to
Why
fall.
are we going this way anyways?
I don't know. I think I might be able to climb up there. Now, who are you talking about
Which way
again?
are you guys going?
We were trying to just... Golly.
Voltaire? I see a level 17 enchanter in the... and looking for group. I didn't know if they might
and
want to
looking for
come,
group.
and then I could swap
Yeah.
to the monk.
I died.
Yeah, I'll try to add him. You
I'll
send
be
him a tail
right back.
to join us for Fort.
Did you guys join some cult and drink some Kool-Aid? What's happening?
Well, I never gone this way. I usually go once you take that zigzag. I normally go to the next one up, and then I just hop over.
I don't know where you guys. You guys go up towards Manor?
I got stuck and fell. I don't know. I was just falling there about it. To be honest with you, I don't know where I am. I'm just assuming.
Are you guys
we're going
trying to
that way.
climb? Yeah, you guys should have just ran up towards Manor and gone.
See, that's how
Drop
I
down.
normally go. I just started to
Yeah.
follow these guys, and
Me too. I'm not even sure what we're doing, to be honest. But
You guys are trying to
I see
climb up.
Gulo.
Yeah, I'll come over to where you guys.
I'm
can
almost
get to.
there now.
Yeah,
All right.
you guys are just climbing. It's good.
No,
Good entertainment.
there's no rogue rope yet, but that is something that is planned to be in the game. Yeah, where a rogue can throw rope down. Donnie. And what's up, Donnie? How you been, bro? Is there a reason I just got Raid Shadow Legends ad on this channel? It's just the generic YouTube's like, oh, MMO content? Oh, you should probably try out Raid Shadow Legends. That's it. Okay, Voltaire says he will join us, so I'm going to send him an invite. Yeah, I got stuck in that
All right,
corner.
I'll
or I would have
rebuff
made
the
it.
shamans when they get up here, and then I'll swap over.
All right.
All right, they're here. Let's go.
it's close. Yeah.
It does not mean I took a dual raid. I have no say so over that. That should be based on what YouTube thinks you're most likely to get. So if you're getting Raid Shadow Legends, hey, listen.
You must
I'll be
be a
right
Raid
back.
Shadow Legends fan.
Oh, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the sub. Get fiddles. Let's celebrate that sub while we're all getting gathered up here. Alright, we're back. This looks pretty good. I was losing hope for this game. Yeah, it's coming along, man. It's coming along. They've been doing a good job since towards the end of last year, about October 2023. Things started looking really good. They've been going at it. It's gonna look amazing when the other biomes and climates are in. Yes, agreed. Alright, I invite you, Gulo. Let's make some Mr. Hit Whiz jelly. When you go to Tampa, visit a dog race? Like greyhounds? I might be able to fluff up my hair like that now. Wait, what? I just got Raid Shadow Legends to support you, man. Hope you can make back that pledge money fast. Dude, doesn't help me, dude. Doesn't help me. Doesn't help me. I do not recommend anybody to do that. Now, I am going to be making a video, I believe, for an upcoming MMO that I actually did try back when it was originally released. And I thought it was okay. I actually thought it was kind of cool. It needed a lot of work, and they took it offline. They've been working on it the past few years, and it's coming back, and it's called Life is Feudal. I don't know if any of you guys have played that. It was like a survival MMO.
It's like the Night Age one, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah, very MMO though. You know what I mean? As far as like how many players and all that.
Yeah.
And you can like dig and mine and build towns and all that kind of fun stuff. If I remember correctly, though, I think it was super realistic to medieval. I might be wrong about that, but that's what my memory says. But they've given me early access to try it. They didn't give me early access to stream it, but they did give me early access to play it and record it and make a video about it. They didn't demand that I that I have to be positive only. I can just give my real opinion. So I'll probably be doing that in the next couple of weeks. Oh, Horizon 11, I've made videos about it, and we also streamed and played on that Final Fantasy 11 server. It's great. It's great. It's the best way to play Final Fantasy 11, in my opinion. Alright, Gula's almost here. I wish Embers Adrift had more players that really want to get into it, but with how little people are on, it's too foreign of a game for me to push through alone. And that's sad, man. I feel like it should be doing better. Like, people can come try the game at no cost now. It is a really fun old school MMO. I feel like it should be doing a lot better than it is.
They talking about Embers Adrift?
Yeah.
Here's the deal with Embers Adrift. Sometimes you have to be the one that initiates the parties, but you can get groups at any levels in that game, I find.
Yeah, that's a big problem people have, is they just straight up refuse to put a group together.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know what it's like for other people, right? Because it is a game I have streamer syndrome on, right? So I've got people I play with, and even back when I didn't, I would be going live with the game, so I would generally get a group pretty fast. So I don't know. That's a game I don't know what it's like for a regular person. Just jump on, start playing. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, I have no idea what it would be like.
And start with, a duo, then a trio, and, but if you come on and say looking for group and don't, start a group and log off in 5 minutes, yeah, you're not going to find groups.
Have you played Reign of Guilds? That sounds familiar, but I'm pretty sure I've not played it. It's a PC MMO, right? I can't find groups really. Could be my time zone. Yeah, it could be, but I also don't know anyone who can show me. Are you in our guild? That helps a lot. We have the largest guild in the game. Really, Ella mainly runs that guild. Especially for the next few weeks. I'm not even going to get to play Embers for a while. Because I'm out of town, but... They did make it easier to solo in that game, though. That's for sure. Every dungeon now has a solo loop that can be done. Are you going to pull, Gulo, I'm assuming? Yep.
Yep, I'm pulling.
All right. Let's
I'm
do
gonna
it.
pull if I can get singles. Dewey, if I feign death and there's multiple mobs, just shuriken one. As long as my feign death is successful, you should get a single pull.
Oh, great.
And if it's not, I'll just probably die. But I'll have you guys hang back a little bit and give me some space, and we should be good. And Nathan,
So
I already
feign death
apologize
can
for
be-
aggro.
Feign death can get resisted, huh?
It succeeds or it doesn't. And if I have too many mobs or if I have caster mobs, sometimes
Yeah.
it says it succeeds, but there's one mob it doesn't work on. So you'll see me sometimes probably feign death 3 or 4 times to try and get a successful one. But yeah, you guys stay back. Give me some room. And
Now,
I'll
is it
do my
instant
best.
or is it a casting ability?
It's instant, and if you mastery it, it's got a 4-second cooldown, which is pretty nice.
Are we staying too close right now, Gulo? Do we need to move back a bit?
That's probably okay.
Okay.
If I start dying, just let me die.
Okay. Yeah, shout it out, because I'm done. I'll just click pull.
Yeah.
I'll just be
Yeah,
talking in
I'll-
chat, and I'll just click pull.
Let Dewey pull, and if I say pull, Dewey can tag one, and then you just pull it once he brings it back to you guys.
Okay.
All right, tag one, Dewey.
Is it player-run servers? The one I played was not. No, back in the day when I played... When I played the one I was talking about, which is Life is Feudal, it was servers that the publisher had or whatever. Official servers. Red to me. Would you gone for a week and start playing League of Legends again? Oh man, I landed this right at your feet. Oh, it's my fault. Dude. Well, I'm sorry I did that to you. How could you let Grandel play League of Legends again? Dude, I didn't even know he was doing it. I'll be honest. I just now am finding this out. I knew that Grandel would dip his toes in there every once in a while. And play until he got banned, which usually didn't take too long. And so this is kind of new news for me. I didn't know. I was unaware till just this moment. Would you say that this is a spiritual successor to P99 almost? Would you compare it to another era of EQ like Planes of Power? Here's what I'll say to you. Dead honest, no sugarcoating. I would say if you're looking for a direct sequel to P99, Monsters and Memories is your jam. Upcoming MMO. If you're looking for an evolution of MMO that has heavy roots in EverQuest but feels more modern and more like a sequel to Vanguard Saga of Heroes that obviously took inspiration from EverQuest, then Pantheon is definitely your jam. Monsters and Memories feels like old school EverQuest.
Oh, get back.
Alright, run back.
Grab the mage, grab the magician, Dewey. Tag it, and pull it back.
Alright, we got the monk too.
We got two. Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna grab the mage.
Yeah, kill the mage first.
Okay, monk next. Grendel says that he knows it's my fault because he ate a dozen ghost pepper wings right before playing it. Tell you what, going and working at this job, right? Where like I kind of got used to everybody I talked to in my whole life knew inside jokes and references. That like I made a random ghost pepper chicken wing joke and nobody knew what I was talking about. And it was really weird. It was a really weird moment for me. Like, oh, I'm back in reality where they probably don't even know those wings exist.
They don't even know what cringe is.
Yeah. And also, like, a guy who, like, worked in automotive in this particular industry for, like, 32 years. He was like, so, like, what were you doing, you know, in between? Because he knew I worked at the same parent company, but then I was just, like, missing as far as he's aware for like a couple of years. He's like, what have you been doing? I was like, oh, I've just been like streaming games and stuff. And then later that day, he does like TikTok videos. I was like, oh, cool, man. I do a lot of stuff kind of like this. He's like, oh, cool. Like what kind of stuff? I was like, I don't know, like comedy and stuff, you know? He's like, oh, like stand-up comedy? I was like, no, like puppets and stuff. And the look on his face, he was like, oh. Okay. Cool, dude.
How dare you compare yourself to me?
Like, he didn't ask to see it. He was like, oh.
I do TikTok dances. You play with puppets.
Oh, man. Vanguard was sick. Definitely gonna dive into Pantheon then. Yeah, heavy inspiration from Vanguard, yeah. Coming from Burning Crusade mainly has me pretty wiped from WoW after all these years, so I'm hyped then. Oh, cool, man. Good to hear. Because Vanguard's one of those games where, like, maybe your experience sucked really bad because the launch was so awful. Or maybe you played long enough to see through and see how good that game was, because Vanguard was freaking awesome. So sometimes when I say that, like, people's reference of what Vanguard actually is may be strange due to its horrible launch. It doesn't have the best reputation in the world, just for a lot of people.
Kill that bat.
Yeah, let's just kill it. Yeah. Good call
Because
out.
I'm gonna aggro it, I just know.
The only reason I haven't already is because I don't have an AoE on my bar at all. No, Remy D, this is
I
not...
appreciate it. As an enchanter, I appreciate you not having.
This is not the new Madron zone. We were there earlier, but it's just a little bit kicking our ass. So we decided to come back to the fort, get some good XP. This is still mostly reds and oranges to me here. I'm still missing a lot.
Yep, these are orange to me. But they're good XP.
Yep. I told my boss didn't believe me he was hiring a millionaire OnlyFans model and came into the interview looking like I was on a 3-day bender. So when I actually started, he was so happy I wasn't an actual loser. That's funny.
Alright, that's 5 in a row, Fang. That's a big order.
Yeah, he's not coming off of you.
Oh, there we go.
How do you know if it succeeded or not, besides him leaving you alone?
It says it in chat. Like, if it fails, it says you have fallen to the ground, and then it says your feigned death succeeded if it succeeds.
Gotcha.
And then when you stand up, it'll actually tell you how many of the mobs that you broke aggro on saw you. So it'll be like, 1 mob saw you stand up.
Oh, that's cool. This one's orange, so I should hold it a little better.
It's hard when they are that much higher than you.
Yeah. Warhammer Online, I really had a lot of fun with that game when it first launched. I liked it a lot.
Miss, block, parry, miss, hit.
Yep.
Yeah, it wasn't until like 18 that I started feeling like I hit him a good amount.
really wanted to enjoy Terra, but the click to move style is just not for me. Terra? I thought
I
Terra.
remember Terra. Terra is an old game, isn't it?
Oh, that one. I'm sorry, I was thinking of the action combat one. What? It was called Terra too, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of click to move. That's pretty much a no-go. I'm not gonna like it. My first MMO was click to move. It was Ultima Online, but after I played EverQuest, bro. Yeah, that's all we had. As soon as I played EverQuest, dude, I was over that click and the move. That was the end of that. I'll do it for. It's funny. I'll do it for a non-MMO. I'll do it for Baldur's Gate 3. No problem, bro. No problem. Doesn't bother me at all. Love it. Something about an MMO, bro. I don't want to click to move.
I was gonna say, like, an MMO would have to literally offer everything to be click to move. Like,
Yeah, it'd have to be so good, dude. It'd have to blow my freaking mind quick too, because I wouldn't give it much time.
Yeah, it'd have to have like the best building and the best. Like, I don't know how you, because I don't even think that's possible. Like, how would you do like amazing click to move combat?
I don't know, man.
Oh man, this click to move boss fight was so great.
Right.
Oh, I have not caught the co-stream yet, nerds. I'm going to though. Nerd says
the heel's on me. We're gonna get 3. We're gonna get 3.
You're gonna get 3.
That was my bad. I pulled.
all right, they're already on us now. I'm grabbing the heavy.
Yep.
Should we get the mentalist actually?
Let the chanter do what the
Okay.
chanter can do.
Okay.
And then,
Mr. It was
Mr.
down.
Ibis went down.
I'm getting them up.
Can't mess the mentalist. I'll take the mentalist.
Okay. The heavy's almost halfway already. Oh crap! I'm going down. I'm going down. I'm just gonna freaking lay on hands. I'm gonna throw Mr. It with some heals too, cause he's probably gonna get aggro during all this.
Oh, he's good. He's good. Just hold yours. I got the mentalist. They don't do much damage. You guys take care of the heavy.
Taking big damage and stunned. Woo!
Alright, I'm gonna come help you guys with the heavy.
Crap. Shot you a hill, Shamala. It was too late.
The monk's loose.
Stunned. Okay, heavy's almost down. We'll get the elementalist next.
Get the mentals, yep.
These are those moments. These are the moments that make Pantheon awesome. Alright, monk. Waiting on my taunt. That music sounding awesome.
Yeah, the combat music is so good, especially when you're fighting reds. I find it's just so good.
Yeah. Yeah, the red music is next level. Way better than I ever thought this game would have. Lineage 2 was click to move. Yeah, it sure was. Yep. It definitely was. There was an old game called like Wild Terra or something like that that was also click to move. And maybe Terra, the action combat was too, and I just forgot. I thought it was WASD. Don't let Nathan lie to you. He loved click to move in Lost Ark. Okay, so the reason Drax's saying that is because we do a show, which I'm absent from right now because I'm out of town during it. But we do a show Well, actually, I don't technically do that show anymore with them, but where we just play different MMOs and tried them out. Well, Lost Ark came out, so obviously we were gonna start streaming that on Tuesday nights. I think it was Tuesdays. I think that's right. But in any case, Lost Ark came out, and after the first week, I was like, "Hey, does somebody want to replace me, bro? I do not want to play this. I do not like this at all." And thankfully, somebody did replace me, and I got out of it. I didn't have to play any more Lost Ark. And Lost Ark was one that a lot of people actually did like. They did like that game. I did not. From the get-go. Did not like it. Pulling the monk.
He wrecked me.
I do wish that they would change when you're dead, that it wouldn't be a purple bar. Like the purple bar would be just black or something.
Or it could literally just say dead.
Or just say dead, yeah.
You would know.
Yeah,
it could
that'd be
just say
good.
Dead. Or put like an X across your name.
The heavy's loose. I hated Lost Ark. It was like a boring version of Diablo. Yeah, that's the way I felt. Like a really ugly... Cause I'm not a big fan of that classic Korean art style either. I don't know why, I just don't like it. And it was heavy on that.
I'm glad I never played it.
It was bad. For me,
One of the few
gross.
that I just made the decision to be like, look, I'm not even gonna try it.
Yeah. I maybe played it for just enough for that stream. Like, maybe a total of 4 hours total, and was like, never will I touch that game again. Quick to move is so trash. I even am starting to hate the combat of BDO. Yeah. I agree. I'm over the action combat thing, man. I just don't see why auto attack being something I have to click is fun. I'm sorry. That's annoying. For an MMO. Because you play MMOs for long periods of time. You know, like one sit, you might do an 8-hour sit down sometimes, you know, if it's good. And I don't want to be sitting there, I don't want to click my left mouse 10,000 times. That's not fun. It's not fun.
So then if I ask you a question, because I brought this up when we were playing Eternal Tombs.
Okay.
It just felt this way. Do you think you could do it with a controller? Like, would you do
Yeah.
an action combat MMO with a controller? 'Cause
Totally
I think
different.
That would make more sense to me, yeah.
Yep, totally different. There's something that feels okay. I don't know why, but it does.
We've been playing ESO online.
Yeah.
And Scruffy and them, and I use a controller.
Yeah, it's
and
more
I think
fun.
I would like, and I think I would enjoy Eternal Tombs with a controller.
They're changing the combat in Eternal Tombs. We'll see what they do.
Yeah.
But that was the big feedback overall. So we'll see. We'll see next time they do a test what they change. It is true. You have to play the bad ones to know which ones are the good ones. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Or to know why you like the good ones. Sometimes you like a game you don't even know why until you play one that does something totally different. And then you're like, oh, like tab targeting, right? Action combat, when they first started talking about it, I was like, oh, dude, this is going to be cool, bro. This is going to be cool. And then I actually played, it was like, nah, actually I like tab target. What's up, Warrior Sid? I don't think they're changing from action combat either, Mugen. I think they're just going to do things like They're just gonna fiddle with the way that their action combat works. Is what I think.
Yeah.
Like, maybe, like we said, if you click 3, it does 3. Like, if you press 3, it does 3. If you press 4, it does
Right.
4. You don't have to press it, then right-click to do the action, you know?
And see, I can live with that.
It'd be better, yeah. Be a lot better.
And that's how you can play ESO, you know, without the controllers. If you hit 1, it does 1.
Yeah.
So it you know, makes life a little simpler.
Yeah, I agree with you, NM. I just think tab target's the ultimate for an MMO. I just think it's the ultimate. Like, it's fun, it's addicting. You can make it more strategic. It's just the way to go. It's tried and true. Some things don't need to be changed. Like, remember that one time we went through a little phase where felt like buttons might be going away? We're going to go to full touchscreen and wiggling your controller around like a moron. So
We
glad.
got 3.
Yeah, let's let that
Okay,
one.
it's okay. Grab one of the heavies and grab the heavy that's still standing there with the
Yeah.
hammer.
Oh, crap, I didn't have
You can
enough.
pull it. You're safe.
I thought Nathan was pulling my bad.
I was trying, but
problem.
I didn't have my wrath. So I was clicking, it wasn't doing anything. Eternal Tomb sounded so much better when it was tab target. I agree, and I really deep down hope that they just go back to tab target, because I think the world building and like the design of the game is really good so far to be as early as it is. That combat's really gonna hold it back for me, and it does feel like that game is trying to capture an audience like me, and I just don't think you're gonna get it for real. Because you got games like Monsters and Memories coming out, Pantheon Rise of the Fallen, and then you'll have Eternal Tombs, which is a cool game, but action combat. I think it's gonna hold it back. In my opinion, if you're gonna do action combat, bro, it needs to be as good as like something like Dark Souls or something like that. Like it needs to, at bare minimum, be that good, right? Like, you can't, it's just not fun otherwise. And I think that's too much to ask from an indie developer when huge AAA companies spend millions and millions on it and can't get it right. It's just too much to ask. It's weird how it's for the EQ audience, but it's action combat, exactly. That does not translate, in my opinion. For one thing, we're old. I also like to mention, we're getting old. You know what I'm saying? We're not a young cat who likes to click a bunch of buttons all day, every day. Said all the stuff we want to hear.
739.
Wait, what now?
739. That's my highest so far.
Oh, nice. 739 damage. That's epic. Yeah, they said all the stuff we want to hear is old school gamers, then they said action combat. Yeah, that's just strange, dude. They may go back tab target, but I think they want to try to make action combat more fun for all first, if they can. Yeah.
You doing 1200 damage now, Kulo, at 19?
Probably.
I've had that we have multiple like monks in the group if we're
Yeah.
all doing scorpion kicks. With one, I've hit like 920, I think.
Dang.
Was
Oh,
the
nice.
highest I've hit with just one scorpion kick crit.
I smell a nerf.
We only get to do that every 2 minutes, and that's if they don't resist.
Yeah.
If you see the rogues with the stuff they can do, it's
Right.
it makes us not look that bad.
Right?
Yeah, Rogue's got that special treatment that all that time minus
And I've
is on the
seen some
team.
of the like, you know, them being able to CC and do this other kind of stuff, and I'm like, it doesn't really seem like they have a downside. How they were saying before that, like, if a rogue is, you know, flexing, that
Right.
they're not going to do much damage. I'm like, dude, this rogue is doing the most damage in the group and crowd controlling.
Right. Mr. C says our arthritis-riddled hands can only press so many buttons. Yeah, and
Right.
all of us have some form of carpal tunnel. We're in various
Right.
degrees of intensity of carpal tunnel, all of us. Every single one of us. And that hurts.
Hey, we got a monk if you want to grab the monk too, Nathan.
Okay.
It's on the healers. Oh, it's Mez. It's Mez.
Smezed, alright, not touching it. Alright, monk next, waiting on my taunt. Alright, here we go. Both hands? You got the carpal tunnel running both hands? It's really my right hand for me. My left hand's... Actually, you know what? Actually, you're right. My left hand sometimes acts up, too. My right hand gives me the most trouble.
I thought you married men wouldn't have so much trouble with your right hand.
Yeah, I didn't realize that's what it sounded like. I'm trying to pass over that carpal tunnel to my wife.
55 hours a week, right?
Yeah, put her on the 55-hour-a-week salary pay.
He does lots of jobs.
Yeah. What kind of jobs will I be doing? Several jobs. Okay? You'll know which job to do by the word that comes before the word job. Okay? There's several. This is a very diverse workplace. I forgot about that scene, dude. And then she comes in the room with the hand of that guy from Scary Movie 2. Grab my good hand! Dude, I forgot all about that. It's freaking hilarious. Oh my gosh, that was such a hilarious joke in that movie. Shoves that hand right up the turkey he's cooking for everyone. Oh my gosh. Was he here the whole time, or did you pull him?
No,
No, he
if you pull,
teleported.
Okay,
if you pull from far away, they'll just teleport to you.
Yeah, the ones that spawn up in the guard towers, if you hit them with a range attack and run away, they teleport to you. But they've changed some of that, so some of these mobs that used to teleport, instead of teleporting, they like train 10 mobs.
Oh, snap. Have they fixed that day-night issue where the clouds would like speed up to catch up? Does anybody notice that that's bugs fixed yet? I haven't seen that do it. All right,
Just bringing them.
Mentalist first. Okay, Manoroyans is still doing it. Okay. Maybe the patch coming will fix that. It's like a timing issue or something with the clouds. Yeah, there they go. They're doing it now. It looks cool, to be honest, but it's obviously not what they intended to happen.
Does your feigned death have a skill tied to it? Skill line, so you can skill it up?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Mine's
Probably.
maxed out, and it's still...
Probably.
I think in the last day or two that they've made a change to it because it seems to be failing a lot more lately.
Gotcha.
But yeah, for instance, my feign death skill is 60 out of 60 right now.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to throw that up the whole time. No, I had it up. What's up, Goose? I'm level 16. Well on my way to 17, though. What? 1, 2, 3, 3.75 bubs.
Oh, nice.
So I'll probably get the ding tonight. Movies were so good. What happened? I think a couple of things happened to movies. I think the industry is still adjusting to this new world post-COVID of like you can release a video or a movie straight to Netflix or whatever. And I think also we're dealing with a recovering from hopefully making nothing but remakes. So I think like originality, like coming up with an original idea, like big studios weren't looking for that. They were looking for a remake to get that easy money, or that guaranteed money, I should say, and not take as big of a risk. Oh, I'm on to heavy.
First.
Yeah, I'm switching. Sorry, Enchanter.
No problem. No problem.
Because he already had the other one messed.
Oh, we got the pig.
What did we? I think I accidentally pulled the
I
pig.
knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Ding on the pig, grats! Is that for real? Yeah, Pantheon just feels really good to play, man. That's really all I know to say. It just feels good. The gameplay, they're nailing it.
I've said it to a few people, and I'm like, look, there's a lot to work on. There's a lot of things that need some tweaks, but it's just fun.
It's just fun, man.
It is.
Yeah, you can. It's just hours and hours of fun. It really that aspect of it does remind me of EverQuest back when you first played it, where it was just you didn't even know why you liked it. It was hard to put in words. You just couldn't get enough of it. Like people would be like, dude, I remember a guy coming over and watching us like farming the same mobs in the same spot for like weeks, right? Because we were trying to get a drop and having a blast. And he was like, dude, why is this game so fun? It looks like you're just doing the same thing for like hundreds of hours. I was like, yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Right?
It just is. I don't know.
Because we know there's a drop, so we will farm it for hours. Because we know once we get that, we're going to move to another camp and farm for hours to get another drop.
Yeah.
And not only that, decades after that game isn't of interest to us, we're still looking
Still
for a game
doing
that
it,
will
bro.
fill that same little let us killing the same thing
Right?
over and over for hours for a chance at the thing we want.
That's crazy, but it is, dude.
Yeah.
24-hour
Yeah, why
Pantheon
do we
stream
like
every
it?
Saturday now. I would honestly do that. I think my wife would literally kill me, since I'm only seeing her on the weekends as well. But I would totally do it. But my wife would, then the PlayStation actually would be in the in the toilet. Maybe in my
Sounds like it's
PC.
halfway there.
It might be.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go talk to my daughter and she tells me what really happened. Because those kids, they don't lie, dude. They'll tell you point blank what happened.
So you're going to say, Dad, when you didn't answer the phone Wednesday, Mom threw your PlayStation off the counter.
Yeah. Mom found your Snapchat, Dad, and she threw your PlayStation straight in the toilet. If your toilet can fit a PlayStation 5, we need to stand up real fast, because that's big. It's true. Oh, we got a new Prime sub over on Twitch. Thank you, Autoponu. Let's celebrate that real quick. We're back. We're right in the thick of it, guys. Right in the thick of it. We got two mobs. Look how good that MMO cop
I
looks.
hate fire mages.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
He's whooping us.
We probably should run back, huh? Because
I don't-
Nathan's the only DPS.
Yeah, that's kind of chill. I'll run back.
That's why it's taking 100 years to kill.
Oh, I'm not. I'm up by the zone, but I can fly in, so I'll race you, Gibo. Let's see who gets there first.
This mob, this mage will probably still be alive by the time he gets here.
Yeah, we'll get. We're doing a test. We're seeing if the mobs actually have mana.
Ooh, true. He ain't ran out yet.
We want to see if Nathan can make it run.
The heavy's loose. Throw you some backup heals. There we go, you're good. Crap, the heavy broke again? Oh shoot, oh, I'm watching myself. I was watching the... Okay, lay on hands. Oh crap. I am out of wrath. Oof, man, that fire hurts.
Oh, Dewey's gonna beat me.
I'm out of wrath again. Man, if only I hit him more with my fervent strike, I'd have more wrath. There we go. Got a little bit in there. Ooh, there. My gosh. This is tight. Oh, out of wrath too. Good heals. He's almost dead. The heavy's loose though.
Did you get the mage? Oh, I was gonna say.
Almost. He's got a sliver left.
I'm almost there.
He does not run out of mana. Confirmed. Okay, we got the mage. Jeez. Alright, heavy time. There we go. Woo! Oh, the purple glyph thing? I think you're talking about the Mez. That is the, that's the new Mez icon. It's, last I heard it was temporary. But it does look cool. I like it a lot, too. Man, what a difference some monks punching in the back can do. You're constantly upgrading spell effects texture without even mentioning it? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they're hard at work, man. It's finally showing. Like, I think they've always been hard at work. We just weren't seeing the fruits of their labor, you know?
Well, Summoner better be out at starting Season 3 or I'm gonna be pissed.
Season 3, you mean?
Yeah, and Ogre.
Yeah.
And Ogre, yeah. We need races bad.
Yeah.
I think the classes are more important than the races, but... I mean, it feels weird only being
100%.
humans.
But, yeah. Well, not only that, I said something earlier today in the group I was in, because I've been saying for a while they need to get all the classes in before they start balancing, but I realized something too.
Okay.
They need to get all the classes in and all the races so that they can put the racials in.
Yes.
And balance those alongside the abilities.
It's very true.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, here's the thing. Even if the races are like super janky looking, right? Because animations, blah, blah, blah. Armor is sticking through their body and all kinds of weird crap. Even with that, I still think it's worth getting them in the game faster. Because we'll just laugh about that stuff. You know what I mean? We'll just laugh about
that's
it.
all stuff we'll get over.
Yeah, we'll get over that like within like 1 day of seeing it. You know, like, yeah, there'll be people coming in to see the live streams, be like, whoa, what's up with that ogre with the helmet hanging off of his shoulder, you know? But big deal. We'll just make, yeah, bro, the race just got introduced. They're still adjusting all that. You know, who cares? Move on. It's a work in progress. Because no matter how hard they tried, that's going to happen anyway. You know, no matter how hard they try.
I was going to say, there's a bit of that already with, like, the hoods for the robes and, like, different things.
Like when you could outrun.
Like,
I think they fixed this, but remember when you could outrun your helmet? Like if you were going really fast, your helmet could not keep up with you. It'd be like,
no, I don't think I've seen that.
It's
when
hilarious.
Enchanter runs, you can see like the back of his head come through his little hood.
Yeah.
Yep.
A little bald spot. It looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, modern gamers will quit over that, but the game's not out yet. Those type of players they haven't bought the game yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they'll quit if the game releases. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We've got a long ways to go.
Yeah, definitely. The game cannot launch like that. Definitely not. That's some Vanguard stuff right there. Those are the lessons they.
And hope they learned those lessons.
Well, I think they did. I think Vanguard was originally supposed to be Brad McQuaid's like redemption. You know, like.
Yeah. I just don't want this game to race other MMOs to release and skip a lot of stuff.
Me either, yeah.
It's like we waited this long. What's another 3 to 4 years? Get it done right and release it all flush. You know.
Yeah, especially crank up the you know, as we get deeper, right? Crank up when different tiers can play. You know, crank that up, and we'll be fine. Maynard Ohan likes that new Mass Effect 2. I really do also. I really, really like it. I would be totally okay if they just kept that. Everyone was talking shit about the graphics.
I want them to change the bottom swinging part back to a watch, but other than that, I like it.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. So just let me play.
Quick play first.
Okay.
They're coming. Well, they're all coming.
I'm on the quick blade. Just let me play was saying that on the Coast stream, a lot of people are complaining about the graphics until it was nighttime, And then a ton of people are like, "Ooh, how do I start playing this game? Where do I pledge?" That's interesting.
I mean, it really does look great at night. Like,
It does.
I like it. Like, the skybox looks great. I like the lighting now. Like I said, I think it needs some tweaks. I
Sure.
think you need to have a magical light source that's more effective than what they have with Mage Light right now.
Yeah.
I think, you know, they need, you know, light sources like they talked about, like a lantern belt or just different things
Yeah.
that are worth wearing. But just for testing purposes, I think having people, somebody in your group hold the torch is a good concept.
Yeah.
I think potentially, like we've talked about, like a paladin could have a flaming sword or
Yeah.
a magical shield, or, you know, different things that provide. And it could be different. Like you might have an anti-gloom paladin shield.
Oh,
where
that'd
the
be
shield
epic,
only
bro.
Provides light in the gloom.
You know how long people would farm for that?
That's what I'm
Hundreds
talking
of
about.
hours.
You want those items in the game because
Yeah.
people are gonna go get those things.
Yep, that's gameplay. That's content, baby. If I had a dime for every time somebody said 10 years for this comment, I probably would have a solid 1K. Still my most popular comment I get from Pantheon streams. People come and check out the game later, like they didn't watch it live. Most popular one, 10 years for this? Like, oh my lord.
Yeah. And
It'll be 15 years next year, just so everybody knows.
yeah.
That's how it's been going. Because it's really been 8 years. And technically it's been 6 years, but, you know. Whatever. Oh, crap. Yeah, and even better light sources are coming. Yes, that's true. The more lights, more options. And the shaders and even the lighting system they have now is going to get tweaked. Yeah, there's going to be... I do think the game looks way more appealing now. Go back and look at when they first announced this art style change, right? And then come look at it now. It is a big difference. And we're only talking about, you know, what, September, I believe, if I remember right, September of 2023.
Yeah. It's like 6 months.
Yeah,
7 months, 8 months.
6 months has been a lot just for graphics, and they're not even focused on the graphics yet. They're really not. They're really just trying to build things, get the game in. They're really not even sat down and said, okay, it's time to worry about graphics now. I do think the game is starting to look more like what we expected, too. Slowly but surely.
I mean, I was right there. I was one of those people that was really upset about the graphics change. And this still, you know, you've heard it from a bunch of different people. It's still not my ideal. I
Sure.
still liked the older graphics better. But once you're in game and you're playing it, it's just a lot better than what I expected it to be from the screenshots and little video clips that they showed off when they initially made the change.
Agreed. Bronson's just sitting around twiddling his thumbs. I would assume that Bronson's worried on monster designs, and I don't really know. But that's what I would assume. Haven't really seen any storms in game yet. That's looking good, right? Yeah, it looks really good. It does. And it sounds really good. It sounds incredible. And it looks good, too. We may see one tonight. You know, obviously it doesn't rain every day in the game, or, you know, it's... You know, but it happens. It happens. And there's different variations of how heavy the rain comes down. And it looks good. You'll get a little bit of fog sometimes off the rain and stuff. It looks good. For every rainstorm, just let me play Gets and Swings. A little less bright and vibrant during sunny weather would help, in my opinion. Yeah, I think so too. I think that's what a lot of people are seeing that they don't like, is it looks a little too happy. A little bit too Disney, or like, dare I say, Nintendo, even. Mage or Mentalist.
Yep, wait for those to reset. The Mentalists will come, but you want those mages, the other ones, to
Alright.
turn around.
Grabbing the Mentalist, they start walking. Oh, we'll do it.
Pull the myth off.
Alright, Monk is next, waiting on my taunt. Still looking for that balance through textures, refining character models, the climates and weathers will all be huge, yeah. And have gameplay implications too. I saw a few comments during that co-stream compared to EverQuest Next graphics. I can see that, yeah. I can see that. I think that's fair. Me and Mr. C were trying to put in good words in co-stream, like screaming into a storm.
Throwing words into that Conado.
That Conado. Switching weapons. Apparently someone was telling me that they're considering. And they're going to try it out, at least see how it goes. See how that works out in a grand sense. So that's something they're at least thinking about. They consider enough that I think they're going to plan on trying to test that. Seeing how it goes. Yeah, and that makes sense. Mr. C says the Conados sounds like a tasty ice cream treat. Actually, I read the wrong comment, but that's funny. He said it was probably about 25% positive, about 25% copium bros, and 50% indifferent. Which makes sense for a large stream where Co plays large variations in games, and you got people coming in. Whereas obviously if you come to my stream, you're going to mostly get people positive and happy and looking forward to the game, because I mostly cover this kind of game all the time, right? So it's like not shocking. Nothing's really shocking about Pantheon, you know? But I could see this being very shocking to an outsider.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
let that guy go ahead and have that
Yeah,
magician.
he aggroed one. Oh, that
Yeah.
was a mental.
Or
I was grabbing the magician. Yeah, he. I don't think he did that on purpose.
Right.
He ran into my pool.
Playing is different than watching gameplay. Amber's kind of suffering through similar problems. Agreed. Yeah, reaching out to a new audience, right? Beyond EverQuest players, beyond, you know, Final Fantasy XI players, Dark Age of Camelot, any of the classics. Reaching beyond that realm of players is a totally different beast. Seeing other races is huge for watching streams, not as much while playing it. Yeah, that's kind of true. Until the racials all get in and we got more lore and we got, like, starting areas and stuff, then it becomes a big deal for the player as well. I think it's just kind of aesthetically pleasing beyond that. It's just cool to see other races in your party and doing different things and gear on different creatures or different races and all that. Was that our technical artist? Then we'll know that they're working on alpha release ready graphics. Good point, bro. Gnomes and ogres will make the groups look like a little more interesting. Also gets less of X money for only humans. Wait, what now? Oh, I spent this much money for only humans. Okay, I got you. And it'll get more pledges, yeah. Because it'll make things look more interesting, yeah. Especially when they get into some cool, very unique races like the Scar, the Dark Myrrh. Some of those races we've never seen in the game before at any point in development with any style of graphics in the game. That's going to be exciting. Bro Quiet Storm, thanks for the super chat. This game's looking good on your stream, sir. Thank you, Bro Quiet Storm. Yeah, man. Game's coming along, dude. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. We'll celebrate that super chat after this guy dies and we get on the other one. Alright, let me get him on me. Alright, let's celebrate that super chat. Thank you, brother. Alright, we're back. Thank you, dude. Thanks for the super chat, man. Appreciate you. Where you at in the South? Well, I've lived in a lot of places in the South. Tennessee, North Carolina, Louisiana, my favorite. I actually live in the North now. I live in Wisconsin. So I have a good excuse for have a pale complexion now. You know, it's kind of hard to live in Louisiana and have a pale complexion. People are like, what the hell's wrong with you? But in Wisconsin, it's, 8, 9, 10 months of winter, more acceptable. Fighting all the trolls on Pantheon comments, sometimes we even fight each other. Comment sections are a PvP zone. Yeah, that's true. Pantheon already has PvP in the comment sections. That's very true. Yeah, if you want to start a PvP match in Pantheon, go to any video for it and comment this. Say, I think this game is progressing very fast. Just say that.
Yeah.
PvP Warzone.
That's it.
Mujan, you can only say... Let me tell you something, bro. And this is 100% true, because a lot of people from Louisiana and the Carolinas have come up to Wisconsin in the business I'm in, because we've expanded into these regions for the first time. And I know to you, you think we only have 3 months of winter. I know that that's the way you feel, living in Wisconsin your whole life. People from the South, bro, this is a solid 8 months of winter, bro. I know it doesn't feel like it to you, because you'll be out in your short sleeve shirt, maybe even some shorts at like 50 degrees. Bro, people in the South, dude, they don't do that. 50 degrees is still pretty freaking cold, I get it. Bro, it's still winter right now. Today was decent. Today was okay. This is maybe barely past his spring today. Barely. See, Dorgachu likes 50, but she lives in Maine. Let me call up somebody from Louisiana and be like, hey, bro, felt good today. We had some good weather up here in Wisconsin. They'll be like, oh, yeah, what was it? I'll be like, 50 degrees. They won't even know what to say to me, dude. They'll be like, what? What are you talking about, bro?
Well, you have to realize she's talking about a different 50. They've got different...
Oh, Celsius. That's right, Celsius. Right, I forgot about that Canadianese. Alright, grabbing the heavy that's up. See, there we go. Corthan says, since it's 40, no jacket. See, not me, bro. Jacket. For sure. And a long sleeve shirt. It was nice today, though. I don't know what the temperature was, but it felt pretty decent today. $50 degrees Celsius is 122 degrees Fahrenheit. Look how quickly Dorothy was able to translate that. That's what it's like when you move from Canada to the US. You're able to figure that out real fast. Ooh, got to 80 in Minnesota. That's nice, dude. 80 degrees is good. That's my favorite. 80 degrees is my favorite temperature. I like 90 degrees too, but I really like 80. That feels good. We moved back to Wisconsin from Southern California 3 years ago. First winter was rough. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I bet so. Yeah, Moochie got pretty close, yeah. Now we're talking Fahrenheit. We're talking about Fahrenheit. 80, 90. We're talking about 80, 90 Fahrenheit. I want to be clear. Oh yeah, nose hair's freezing, dude. Yeah, when I first moved to Wisconsin, I hadn't been here long, and it was like heavy, heavy snow. And I was at a location talking to like a manager, and I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna leave, because I was looking outside and the snow was coming down. And I was like, you know, I got a 2-wheel drive. I'm like, I gotta get home, right? And it was getting dark, and I'm like trying to get to my vehicle, and he's following me, still talking to me. And so he ended up mentioning something that was like, I realized I needed to have a better conversation with him about. So I started talking to him, but it's like the snow's just coming down. It's freaking cold. He's standing in a t-shirt talking to me, and I couldn't even look at this dude while I was talking to him because his beard was frozen. His beard was freaking like icicles. And I couldn't even look at him. And I was like, bro, I gotta go, dude. I know that you're chill with this or whatever, but I'm dying. I'm going to die. Like, you're gonna have to call an ambulance here in a minute. Ugh. Yes, Corbin, I'm also on YouTube. I stream both. I stream YouTube and Twitch. Remember my hair freezing when I'd wait for the bus in high school? Oh my gosh, dude. I didn't grow up in that kind of atmosphere. Oh, it's Target. What's up, man? What's the temperature in Pantheon right now? I don't know. Looks like a pretty warm spring day. Maybe 75. All right, I am 2.5 bubs away. What time we got? Yeah, I might get this.
That's helping us.
Oh, how did that happen?
The mentalist stunned the bat with the AoE stun. $75 is good. Yeah, 75's okay. I'm cool with 75. How's the Paladin feeling? The only class I've mained in 20-something years of MMOs. Dude, the Paladin's really good, bro. The Paladin's really fun. It's fun managing between your Wrath and trying to keep this little orange bar full so you can do some self-heals or heal other people in the party with your Oath Flame. You got some... you're really trying to balance between Insight to hold the mobs and then knocking off a Fervent Strike real quick, mixed with some of these other abilities up here, which give you a little bit more, hate. These are a little rough because they're red, so I'm just trying to stay on top of them, doing a lot of misses. A Fervent Strike's not hitting often, which makes me lose aggro, but it's fun as hell, man. And the better you do at holding aggro, the more you get rewarded with Wrath, and the more Wrath you get, the more cool stuff you can do. It's a good balance. It feels fantastic. Very addictive.
Dang, Drunken Juice says she keeps her house at 60 degrees. Now, I will... Dang, that's too cold. Oh my gosh. I will turn my thermostat down. I don't at home because I pay the electric bill. But if I'm like in a hotel, like I've been, I will turn it down to 70 degrees when I'm going to bed. Just to give it a tiny little chill in the air. Just a tiny bit.
Yeah, but isn't 60 degrees in Canada like 150 or something?
Yeah, I think that would equate to like... Oh, she's talking about Celsius, so she likes it hot as hell. I see. We were getting it mixed up. She's Canadian. I keep forgetting. Yeah, at my house, I keep mine 73 all year round. But, you know, if I'm not paying the electric bill, then I'll drop it to 70 at night. Does it feel like the Paladin's flexible? No. At this point in the game, the Paladin only feels flexible against undead because they can do some pretty beefy damage with undead. I don't even have any of those abilities out because I'm not fighting undead, but they have an ability they can do, Smite Undeath, I believe it's called, and it does some pretty stinking good damage, and it doesn't have a resource tied to it at this time, so it's only on cooldown. You can just spam it and absolutely slaughter some undead. It feels awesome. But beyond that, no, the Paladin's straight up a tank, man. Straight up a tank. I was in a group one time where they already had a Paladin that was higher level than me, so he was obviously the main tank. And I pulled, and Paladins can pull pretty well. Obviously, they can't feign death or any of that, but they're pretty defensive. And this yoink ability here, which I'll use it on the next mob to show it to you. It worked well, man. It worked really good for pulling. And I was keeping mobs coming, and it worked out really well. And that's the only two roles I've really been able to efficiently do. You are a kind of a crappy healer too, a little bit. Like a really, really bad healer. You got your lay on hands for a big heal, but that's only once every 30 minutes. And this, Oak Flame it'll save some situations, but it's not, you ain't gonna be no main healer.
You're really good at helping pick people up. Like when people are purple clubbed, like Paladins are great at just like holding aggro and being able to just tab, not tab, but just, target one of their group people real quick and throw a quick heal out to get them back up.
Very true. Very true. You'll see me doing that a lot. That's why I complain about, I wish when they were dead, it would just say
You
dead
could
or
tell
something.
easier.
Yeah, because I'll be spamming that button on somebody that's dead. Because we're kind of used to it not working. You know what I mean? Because we don't have enough rat.
Yeah.
So we'll just be spamming it before we're like, oh, they're dead.
Hopefully it's something that gets added down the line that it's a bit easier to tell which state somebody's in when they're actually dead or if they're just down.
Agreed. I will say this. I think this is probably the most fun Paladin ever made. In MMOs. And it's not even done yet. And it is probably the most fun as far as like keeping you engaged and not feeling boring, and feeling like your skill matters.
It's also pretty vengeful with all that wrath.
Which I hated at first, but I love it now. I mean, honestly, whatever the hell they want to call it. This orange bar is fun to balance. They want to call it Wrath? Cool. I like it. And they're supposed to be vengeful against bad things, right? So, like, they're not just going to sit and take it no more, you know?
We're not gonna take.
No, we're not going to take it.
We're gonna smite undead.
Till it dies again. Call the orange bar Ember Essence and call it a day. I was playing, what was I playing? I was playing some old RPG. I forget which one it was, and like somebody did some magic or something, right? And then they mentioned like alchemy, like that was strong alchemy. I was like, oh boy, here we go again. Here we go again. What was that? It was Golden Sun. It was Golden Sun. I've done groups at the low levels with no healers, but 2 paladins. It wasn't terrible. Yeah, low levels you probably could. You probably could. As long as they...
I'm gonna try and split this, but we'll see how it goes.
Alright. Ooh, 2 quick blades.
Nope.
Ooh, and a mentalist.
Oh crap.
Are they on us? Too
That's
late?
way more than I thought. Yeah,
Get the mentalist first, I'm gonna assume.
yeah, get the mentalist. Oh, I'm down.
Oh, crap. I'm down. I didn't have enough time to get my
Yeah,
heal
that
up.
was too many. I thought that was gonna be 2, not 4.
Oh, we got me up. Crap.
Oh, we might not make it now.
Yep. Not good. It happens. Stunned. Come on. Let me loose.
The Chanter's doing work.
Yeah, he is. Trying to throw him some heals, too. Okay, we almost got this one down. Everything else
Yep,
is...
get a quick blade next.
Get a quick blade. Yeah, let's get the one right here. Oh, he's going for that enchanter. He's pissed at him. There we go. I'll make him my little pack brother, or whatever it's called.
Every time the enchanter mezzes, he gets smoke tripped.
These quick blades are nasty,
It
dude.
happens to me.
Okay, how many? Okay, so we'll get the other quick blade after this. Oh, Corthan the Dwarf just subbed on Twitch. Thank you, brother. We'll celebrate that here in a minute. Once we get out of the weeds here, we'll celebrate. Thank you so much, Corthan. Appreciate you, brother. Alright, he's down. Quick blade. Waiting on my taunt. Here we go. Here's that yoink ability I was talking about earlier. Whoop. That's pretty cool to have for pulling. We don't have any kind of lull yet. I think the only people that have that in the game currently are monks, right?
There's a enchanter ability. The monk,
that's right.
the enchanter ability works a lot like the monk ability. Actually, it's not like a true lull where you put a debuff on a mob and then pull the other mobs around it. It's more that it pulls the target and decreases its I forget what it's called, like the assist radius or the the assist radius. So like the monk shuriken, a successful hit will lower the target's assist radius by 20% for 3 seconds.
Nice. Okay. Less likely to call for others then.
Exactly. And it's still a little wonky, honestly. Like, it doesn't always work the way it feels like it should work, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah. And there'll be a certain point, I would assume, just like EverQuest, where the monk's skill on the Feigned Death will get high enough to where it's pretty much 99.9% of the time it works. You're right.
It's definitely not there yet, and I think, like I said, it feels like they made an adjustment. I've talked to a few different monks, and it feels like the last, 2 or 3 days, it's significantly less successful. Which maybe it's intended. Like, I don't think it should work all the time.
Sure.
But it's interesting.
Yeah, there's gonna have to be a balance there where, like, at lower levels, so you can feel it getting better, you want it to, not work as much. Are monks meant to be pullers?
I think they might need to make it, and maybe it does already, but I think they might need to have it have something to do with what the mob cons to you.
Yeah.
Like, if you're trying to feign death in orange or a red mob, maybe it has a higher chance of seeing through your feign, but if you're, even con or lower, it's more successful.
That makes sense, yeah. Add that into the math at least. Let that be a factor.
Have some kind of calculation, and it might be. These are probably yellow and orange to me right now, but there's also some weird stuff. Like I said, sometimes it tells you you're successful, but like if you pull 3 mobs, it'll be successful on 2 of them and tell you it's successful, but then 1 of them will keep hitting you.
Ah, I see. Yeah. Monks are good pullers in this game. When the ranger comes out, we'll have something to compare it to, right? But they are good pullers, especially once they get Feigned Death. But monks fill a few roles in this game. They can tank in a pinch. They definitely are good DPS. And there is a little bit of skill to that, and to do big, what's the word I'm looking for? Like burst damage.
Big crits, big numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're really good at just overall sustained damage, but you can definitely get some big numbers with your longer cooldowns, and especially like there's no like damage meters or parsers or anything like that, but I would go to say that the monks are the DPS that most benefit each other. So if you put 3 monks in a group, they're going to do way more damage than 3, they're going to help each other do more damage than 3 rogues or 3 wizards would do.
Yeah. Michael King says
it's also pretty cool that, like, having 2 monks in a group, you can actually, like, help each other pull really well.
Yeah, and I think that's cool, giving some synergy. Because it's likely going to happen. That's going to be, I think, common that you'll end up with a couple of monks in a group. I think that's going to happen a lot, even, like, forever. I just think monks are going to be a popular class, and it's going to be common if you're looking for a DPS, a monk's going to be available, and you already have a monk that you already have in your group for pulling, and you know what I mean? I think that's just going to happen a lot. Michael King, I probably am not aware of that situation going on in the world, because I literally had just got home, and I started setting up the stream. I am aware of some of it, I guess, but something's happened more recently. I'm not. I don't like to do political commentary, but I will say that it's sad all the way around, dude. Everything going on over there is really freaking sad. Like,
yeah, it's not going well right now.
Yeah, when I see children suffering, bro, I don't give a crap what country they belong to. That's just freaking sad. Like, no kid should have to go through all that, you know? It's really sad. Like, that breaks my heart. The kids are having to live through this horrible mess because of a bunch of people, you know, a bunch of people that they have no control over or no say-so in, and it's just sad. We just need that enchanter with enchanter synergy. Yeah. Yeah, we need something for double enchanters too, yeah. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate the super chat, man. Oh, we need to celebrate that new sub, and we'll celebrate that super chat. Let's get this monk down just a little bit. Make sure I feel like I'm safe and I got him. Thank you so much, Michael King. Appreciate it. Let's celebrate that super chat, and then we'll celebrate that new Twitch sub from Corthan. Here we go.
Super chat. Thank you for your support. Super chat. Super chat. Super chat.
We're back. We're back. All right, he's down. Let's celebrate that. Corthan, thanks for that sub too, man. Appreciate you. All right, we're back.
Go, 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 go.
Michael King.
Go, 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 go.
Appreciate you, man. And James Spinner just became a member on YouTube. Thank you, James Spinner. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to the family, man. Welcome. All right, let's get this heavy. I think that calls for a little puppet dance. Let's get a little puppet dance in action.
See 6 midgets that be fighting, juggling. Maybe it's just me, cause my mind is struggling. Babes, boyfriend is acting like a clown. Know what's going down every time that we are down.
yo, everybody's getting geek, bro. Stop the hate and let them neeks know that we turn the club into a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. See 6 midgets that be fight.
Alright, we're back. We're back. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Oh, we had a mental, so I didn't even see him. Okay, he's messed. He's messed. Alright, waiting on my taunt. My son loves it when you do that dance. Hilarious. Let me tell you something, if we're ever at a con together, you may be a little disappointed to find out that that is the only dance that I do. You might be a little disappointed. Ooh, right about above and a half left. I would love to know how many pledges have been sold since they dropped the NDA.
Oh, that'd be an interesting breakdown.
Yeah, I'd love to see, even if they didn't like divulge what pledge packages were sold, just a number.
You got
Yeah, grab the Coke blade.
Okay. Oh, the one on the outside here, right? There we go. Is he stunned? Yeah, he's stunned. Here he comes. Oh, that'd be interesting too, Mr. C. The pledges post supporter access week, yeah, and upgrades. It included upgrades too. I'd like to see the upgrades after a supporter pledge got in, because I've talked to so many people that upgraded after they actually played the game. I saw that Mr.
I'd like
It
to
was
see the
gaming.
dates and times as well, because I want to see how many of them came after after dark streams.
Oh yeah, true. I doubt they would ever share that, but it would be cool.
No, they wouldn't.
Yeah, I saw that, Mr. It Was Gaming, where you asked Ben, and he said it increased, but he wouldn't share numbers. And you were asking specifically about Streamer Week. Now that I didn't realize, or I had forgotten. I mean, being more open with your development is definitely a plus in the industry today.
Nowadays, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Open.
Open development.
Yeah.
Thank you, Monsters and Memories, for being the guinea pig. You proved it. In what we like, anyway. Still don't know if that's true for all games, but like for old school focused, group focused MMOs, definitely the way to go.
Well, if you stay open, you get rid of the negative, how do I say that? The negative makeup stuff where people just make up shit they don't even know. Just to put the game down. But if you're open about it, you have proof, hey, they're just full of shit, getting clickbaits or whatever.
That's right.
That's the truth. Like, all the people who are still saying vaporware just come off like idiots.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep, it's true. You get rid of the Renfels of the world sometimes when you're open, because it's harder for them to stoke a fire that doesn't exist.
Right. And let's face it, every MMO out there has copied something from another MMO. So
Oh, yeah.
The top secret stuff, I'm sorry, dude. You just can't. You
doesn't
can't hide
matter.
it all.
It doesn't matter anyway.
Right.
It just doesn't matter. Like, I understand you're afraid somebody steal a really good idea of yours. I get it. Like, as a developer or a creator, I totally get it. That hurts and that sucks. And sometimes other games will get credit for stuff that you invented. I'll give you an example right now. Guild Wars 2 gets the credit oftentimes for it's what I'm looking for like dynamic quests, you know, like event quests that happen on a schedule, you could say, out in the world, whereas actually that was invented by Warhammer Online for MMOs. But tons of people give the credit to Guild Wars 2. But that's just going to happen no matter what, you know? So just whatever, it is what it is, you know? Because that wasn't from being open. Warhammer Online released and had that feature and was praised for it, but it wasn't as mainstream as Guild Wars 2 became, you see, so. Or Rift, even. Rift got credit for it, too, actually, before Guild Wars 2, and they also got that idea from Warhammer Online. Mr.
Yeah,
C.
we're gonna have to go farm that Griffin that drops back.
Yeah, dude, we do need to.
I still want one of those.
It's awesome. What? In case you're watching, you don't know, if you watch Gula Gula's character, he'll like jump off a cliff and just float down. That is what's it called? Feather.
It's called Gift of the Five Feathers.
Gift of the Five Feathers, which is a drop you can get off of a named griffin in AVP that allows you to do
he's
that.
in this zone.
Oh yeah, he is. Oh yeah, he is. That's right. Never mind. Yeah, he's here in Thronefest. Wonder if anyone will steal the skill creation modification system Camelot Unchained, assuming that it ever even comes out. Yeah, good question. That's a really cool idea. It reminds me of a larger system of like something like Morrowind where you can make your own spells. Yeah, I don't know. That sounds like something somebody would try to pick up, though. I do believe Camelot Unchained will one day launch. I believe Mark Jacobs will just, unless he dies, that's the only thing that would stop it. He will make sure that game comes out. And then, to be honest, he'll probably never make an MMO ever again. That's my prediction. That's my prediction. Whether it is successful, it fails, I don't think Mark Jacobs will ever make an MMO again. Could be wrong. That's my prediction. How long has it been in development? Much longer than Pantheon, so probably, I think it started, I might be wrong, somebody fact check me, but I believe it started development in 2000. Man, I want to say it was like 2012. Maybe I'm way off here. I think it was, though. It's been a hot little minute. And that dream felt really possible because it wasn't a PvE focused game. It was totally PvP focused, right? I've got one of the pledge packages for it. I don't even know what it is because I haven't paid any attention so long, but I got one of them.
And honestly, I know there's a lot of hate for PvP, but there is totally room for a really well done PvP MMO out there.
Okay, there you go. 2013. Thank you, Mr. C. I was close. I was close. Yeah, especially a good PvP, and if anybody could do it, dude. Okay, technically 2012, says Aaron, because it was in December. So technically I was correct. If anybody could pull off a good PvP game, it should be the guy, the visionary behind Dark Age Camelot. It should be him, if anybody could do it. And that's old Mark Jacobs. That's when he put out the first teaser for it. So technically that would have meant that some sort of development started at that time, I guess. But yeah, the Kickstarter probably was in 2013, yeah. That's probably just him teasing it in advance. You know, setting the groundwork so he could start crowdfunding. They committed to a 2025 release date for Camelot Unchained. That would give us time to actually try it and not feel guilty because Monsters and Memories won't be out yet. Pantheon won't be out yet. We don't think. I'd be surprised anyway if it was. Like, there's no way Pantheon's coming out next year. I think that's safe to say. There's no way. They have 2 zones, yeah. Well, it's also worth mentioning there are other zones. I don't know what point of, like, converting the art style and all that, but we've seen quite a few other zones. Not to mention we don't know what they've done, you know, behind the scenes. So there may be a lot more zones in a better state than we think. You know what I mean? And that might be why they're so comfortable with this 6-week schedule. Because they know there's, like, X amount of zones that are pretty darn close, you know? And I think that is true. Like, here's my prediction. I think like Castle Deviere that we got to show off one time, for example, I think they either have or they will rework that, right? They'll place it in a zone, okay? That Castle Deviere will become a focal point for testing heavily the perception system, right? I'm just making stuff up, guys. I could be totally off base here. That could be like a focal point there for testing out the perception system when it gets like a few phases deep, right? And they really want the nitty-gritty deep data on. And the zone has content, but Castle Deviere's like the dungeon of that area kind of thing. Like the hub, the place you want to get to, like when you're in that zone, that's the place you want to go. No other continents, yeah, that is true. I believe that, yeah. I would be shocked if they've done work on other continents, yeah.
I think Joppa got asked recently if they had, and he literally said that there's not even a foundation for the other continents at the moment. They're waiting to get to the point where they have this one a lot more settled, and then the tools will be in a place that will help
make it faster.
Do those.
That makes sense. Makes perfect freaking sense.
I think this game releases a year after Monsters and Memories.
I think that's fair. Which will be awesome because we'll have a year of getting to actually focus on Monsters and Memories overall. Before we have to start deciding how to split our time.
Yep.
Alright guys, I got about 15 minutes and I gotta go.
That sounds good for me too.
It's been an awesome run. How's your XP?
It's good, man.
Must be really close.
Yeah, I'm like a bub and a quarter. So I may not make it tonight. But I'll definitely ding next time.
We'll probably get you to a bub.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not bad.
And there shouldn't be, there's nothing going on next Saturday, so I'll actually start streaming and playing way earlier. Like, I don't know, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, somewhere between that range next Saturday. If not earlier, depending on several factors, mostly my wife driven.
That sounds good. Give me a heads up. Shout out to Winter for letting Nathan come play with us.
Yep. Even though she
don't
threw
hurt his PlayStation anymore.
Even though she threw my PlayStation on the floor. And blamed it on the dog. Thanks for inviting me to the group. Yeah, man, thanks for coming, dude. Super fun. Sorry we got off to a rough start, but I just really want to fight them spiders, bro. I want to be a mad run, you know? But we'll get there. Yeah, Mr. It Wiz, thanks for joining us, man. It was a mad run for XP, yeah. Mentalist. Both shamans dinged. Oh yeah, you are 16. Did Mr. Itwiz ding too?
Yep.
Nice. Congrats, guys. Sorry I missed it. I got to say grass to Shamala. I just said too early.
Two income.
Alright, let's get that monk first. Gulo, if you could snap your fingers and one entire chunk of some feature in the game could be complete tomorrow, what would it be?
Like, you're making this way too wide open. Like a feature or a part of the game?
Yeah,
or...
like a part of the game. Like, for example, if it would be something to do with content, you could pick a zone. If it was like a race, you'd have to pick one.
Gnome and dwarf continent, but
Yeah.
I mean, so that's like, if it was up to me and I could snap my fingers as a gnome enchanter main, I would have them have the gnomes completely in the game with the gnome spaceship somewhere in.
Okay, so gnomes.
So we could see it.
Like gnomes, like actually complete, like as in starting
Gnomes
city.
complete,
Right.
Like fully complete, ready to go, not needing any more touch-ups, anything, and yeah.
Okay. What would you pick, Gibo?
And that's tough.
I know.
I would say snap of the fingers, classes in.
All the classes. What if
Yep.
with the snap of the finger with this particular genie, you'd have to pick one class, but it'd be complete. It'd be done.
I'm with Gulo, dude. It's got to be the gnomes, and summoner.
Summoner. Okay.
Yep, a mage, a real pet class. I'm not saying shamans aren't a real pet class, but a pet class in and
Right.
working.
Right. Yeah, that'd be a big deal. Yeah, this is a tough genie, Mr. C. He's not, you know, he's a lower level genie, you know.
He's a negotiating genie.
Yeah, he negotiates.
Yeah. You get two for the price of one.
All right, I got a question for you, Nathan.
Yeah.
If you got to make one thing for the genie to do last in Pantheon, what would it be?
Oh, that's even harder. Let me think of this. I've got an answer, but I'm gonna think before I blurt it out. Make sure I'm picking the right thing. Okay, I know my answer. Last thing, the progeny system. It's too easy. It's too easy. It's too easy. The progeny system. Do that last. Okay, I'll be serious though, because it probably ain't even gonna be in the game. Let me pick something that's not that easy. I would say, dude, some people are gonna hate me for this answer. Selfishly, for me. Selfishly, I know it's gonna hurt some people's feelings. I pick crafting, bro. I'm cool. I don't need it. I don't need it. Make it drops. Give us some more drops. That's me. I know that wouldn't work, and a lot of people be super pissed. I'm so sorry, Nafel. I love you, but it's just not a feature I personally care too much about. Oh, we got an elder? Is he?
Yeah, that's a named.
Okay, all right.
This is a named boar.
It's a dead named boar. Witcher said cat girls.
He dropped a club. It's a 14 damage, 3.8 delay, 1 constitution.
One hand? Dude, it got really dark in here tonight. Oh, that's because somebody didn't have a torch out. I see.
There's a monk here.
Man, that torch makes a big difference, dude. Hey, Daimlos, what's up, brother? Yep, it's my one and only day streaming for the next few weeks. I mean, not that I won't be streaming for the next few weeks. I mean, like, for the next few weeks, I'll only be streaming on Saturdays. Just training's done. Then we'll be back on here. You guys will be seeing me in the evenings. I don't care for crafting in Pantheon, and harvesting's too slow. I really don't want crafting.
You know what I would pick to be last?
What?
And probably going to upset some people.
Okay.
Housing.
Oh, that's a good one, dude. Yeah, I can agree with that, actually, on a lot of levels. I didn't think of that. That's a good answer. I mean, I kind of do like housing, but it's just not as big of a deal for me as for a lot of people. I can do without it.
The only time I would visit my houses is if I ended up with house loot from a mob or a quest. And even then, I'd carry it around until finally it's like, okay, I'm going to go put it in my house. Like, I can care less about decorating a house.
Yeah, I'll usually store house items forever. And if I even ever get a house, probably not. Probably won't. I probably won't ever even have a house. Unless there's a reason to own one. Like, I did have one in Dark Age Camelot. Because you needed it to sell, to do auction houses, right? So, had like a bazaar kind of system to it. So, I did have a house in that game for 100%. I was cool with the private room in Final Fantasy 11. Mine was empty, dude. It didn't have nothing in it. It was just I went there to switch classes to my Moogle. I got a little bit into the housing in EverQuest 2. Just because there were so many drops that were housing based.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
See, and it's not like I wouldn't. I got into housing I did housing in New World. And it's not that I wouldn't get into it. It's just not a priority.
Yeah.
Like, it's something I think they can just tack on
later
afterwards, and it works okay.
I bet you that's what happens too.
Yeah, because the housing in here is all going to be instanced, I'm sure, right?
I would assume.
So
I think it'd have to be.
Yeah.
Or it's
so-
going to be a system sort of like New World where like the top ranked houses actually show up and your
Yeah.
house only shows up in your game.
Yeah, see, I just instant it so they can do that very last. It can be totally separate.
It could be like a big patch one day, right? Like,
Yeah.
this is your, you know, yearly free big new thing. Like, that's what they did in Dark Age. Camo's released as like a big old patch. They gave it a name. I don't remember what it was, but it was a big deal. And housing was introduced. You gotta be careful with housing, because the classic problem is that it makes people craft and do all the things in an instance, and therefore the world looks dead. That's the big problem with housing.
Yeah, see, that's what I think is going to happen if you do guild halls, you do housing, like you're going to have a bunch of people that actually aren't occupying the real game world.
Yep. That's devastating for when people come to try out your game and they think nobody's playing.
Yeah, it's devastating to just an open world game in general. Like,
Yeah.
you need people in the world.
Agreed.
Every instance you make, I would argue, takes those people out of the open world.
Yep. And it breaks the illusion that you're entering, that when you log in and you go into the game, you are now in that world. Instancing just kind of breaks that a lot.
Yep. And I think there's ways you can do, like I was discussing this recently with somebody about this game, and I was going, look, I think there's ways that you can do it that makes sense. I think, like, you know, epic quests, for example, I think there's certain mobs, not all of them, but I think certain
Sure.
mobs should be contested for that kind of stuff. But
Sure.
there's certain things, let's say you go to the bottom of a dungeon and there's a mirror. And you have to get an item that lets you use this mirror. If your group clicks that mirror, it should only let your group, like a group of 6, go through there. And I could understand that being an instance where it teleports you to an instance, and if some other group comes along with the same item and clicks that mirror, they can do their own instance.
Yeah.
I can't understand going in and just like, nope, this is my room. I've you know, got this. I'm the only one that can do that. I don't know. Like, there's instances that just don't make sense to me. Like, if I got my own fort, that wouldn't make any sense to me. Like, this is a place obviously designed for multiple groups to be here. And or Manor's an even better example. Like, you have 2 groups at Manor, it can work really well. You have 3 groups, it's not very good.
Yeah.
And that's part of an open world.
That's part
you're
of
meant
it.
to
Find
figure
somewhere
out
else to
those
go.
issues. Yeah.
And like, it sucks more now because like there may not be anywhere that's sufficient, right?
Yeah.
And that sucks.
But eventually there's supposed to be enough content.
Yeah. And Joppa has talked about that a lot. Like, I want you to have to be like, this is full. Let's go to somewhere we've never been, right? Like, break you out of that comfort zone of I'm going to level up in this one place for the next 3 or 4 levels. You know, make somebody in the group be like, well, actually, I know another place. You're like, crap, I've never been there. You know, like, make that should
And
be
if
part
you
of the
think
gameplay.
it, some of the best times I had in EverQuest were those.
Yeah, heck
where
yeah,
it's
dude.
like, oh man, the camp we wanted and the item I wanted, we can't get, and these people have been here for 12 hours and they're not
Yep.
leaving anytime soon. And somebody else goes, well, I know where we can go.
Yep.
And it's like, okay, and you go there and an item drops that you didn't know about, or you go, you know, get better XP than you thought about, and it's just a different experience.
Agreed. All right, guys, I am half above from leveling, and that half above only took like 12 minutes. So if everybody's cool, if somebody's got to go, we'll call it. But if everybody's cool for another 15 minutes max.
You heard him. I have to start training him for 15 minutes.
I'll go a little over.
This Channer did the test.
Hey, what's up, Redbeard Flynn? Redbeard Flynn in the chat over on Twitch. What's up, brother?
What's up, Redbeard?
Great job with your interview, Jopper. Dude, I've been out of town training for the new job, so I haven't seen the second part. But I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. Great job, bro. Love it.
Yeah, can't wait for part 3.
Yeah, dude. We've been talking about it. We've been talking about it in the stream quite a bit. It's hard to make crafting good if the game doesn't have a good economy. Yes, agreed. Agreed. It's definitely a problem that I think Embers Adrift suffers with. A lot of people really like the crafting, but it's hard to sell those items, right? So mostly it's used for helping guildies or friends, etc., which is fine. But a chunk of that fun of crafting is missing because they don't have any type of auction house type system in the game yet. Although they are making their first steps.
So few people actually have done it that they don't really know. Like, I had somebody recently that hit level 40, and I was online, and they were asking me about a drop, and I said, well, until you get that drop, like, I can make you something, and they sort of shrugged it off. They were like, nah, that's all, like, not good. And then I finally, like, just without them even asking, I went over and linked them what I could make, and they were like, holy crap, you could make that? I was like,
Yeah, that's wild, actually. That they're
and
like,
they
nah.
didn't know. Like, somebody had told them, like, hey, this crafted stuff is bad, this isn't, and they didn't realize, like, hey, there's an option I can make, like...
Yeah, that's wild. Thought it was boring Final Fantasy 14 because guild didn't really matter. Until you won a house.
You know what I don't like about crafting?
What?
Is I don't like making 30 leather vests and putting them on the auction house. One of them might sell, the rest you're vendoring just to get a couple skill ups. That's what I don't like about crafting.
Yeah.
It's like I want to craft like my set of armor and maybe a piece or two more, but I don't want to have a bank full of crafting stuff that I've crafted that doesn't sell.
Yeah, and it's difficult too because, like, obviously a lower tier is going to have way more, the market's going to be flooded, right?
Right.
So, like, and more people are going to be making the lower tier, and because there's going to be more lower level crafters than higher levels, so I don't know.
Fire mages.
Yeah, I don't know how you would even fix that. Ooh, crap. Down. Thank you, thank you. Lay on hands. Going out some bonus heals. Alright, mage is down. What else do we got?
Another mage, another fire mage.
Oh, that's why that
rough.
hurts so bad.
It's got Discord on them, so this one should be easy.
Okay.
Yeah, these guys hurt.
Yeah, man. Adding usable consumables in every trade helps. That makes sense, Corey.
Don't. Hit the monk.
Go. Alright, perfect.
My feign death succeeded and she kicked me in the face.
Alright, let's see. Wild Relic's got an update here. The girl I was seeing over the bridge, she and me have been on 2 dates. First one was movies, the second one was at my place watching Fallout. Nice. Yeah, watching Fallout together, bro. You're married now.
There you go. If you got a woman to watch Fallout on a date, that's awesome.
Fallout and chill.
Fallout and chill. Fallout, unzip, and see what does fall out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you should watch those ladies, see how excited they get when a guy isn't their cousin.
You're right. You know, the occasional fooling around with the cousin, it's expected, right?
The occasional.
Uh-oh. We lost our torchbearer.
Sparrow, what's up? Yeah, it did go well. I learned a lot. It's a little overwhelming right now because we're trying to cram in what really amounts to would take realistically 2 years for you to actually be good at, right? And we're cramming it into a 3-week program, so it is super overwhelming. The good news is I don't have to be good at the stuff I'm learning now, right? Because I'm learning like I don't want to use the word entry level, dude, because this is a very skilled job, but like I'm learning what the what technicians do, right? And I'm not being hired as a technician, but it helps me understand what their process is and what they deal with and their lingo and all that kind of thing, so that as I'm dealing with issues or problems, I know what it should be, right? And that's kind of the whole point.
We all know that Nathan was born to be good.
Yeah,
Invite
yeah,
the
he's
shaman
born to be
again,
good, so
Nathan.
we'll figure it out. Oh, what happened there, Doree? Oh, did they leave the group so they could camp and res?
Yeah, they ninja res me.
Yeah, but it's going to be a really fun industry. That's what matters. Like it's not like boring, or it's like it's going to be fun.
Do we get discounts at Take 5 because we know you now?
I do not work at Take 5. It's the mother company, Driven Brands, and I'm actually now working for a company they own called Auto Glass Now, which is the second largest auto glass, windshields and any kind of automotive glass. Second largest company in the world. Number one is obviously Safelite. What do we got here? Grab that quick blade. What level are you all? I'm level 16. Mr. Itwiz is 15. Dewey is 16. Voltaire is 17. Gulo is 19. And Shamala is 16. So we're all around that range. 16-ish.
Making me feel like that creepy 19-year-old that's hanging out with all the 16-year-olds.
Well, it happens.
Isn't that weird that we all know that person?
Dude, but when you were 16, the 19-year-old seemed like he was freaking awesome. He had his own little crappy apartment. He was smoking cigarettes illegally. Back then, anyway. They get to be 18 to get cigarettes now, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh no, Sprout, don't tell us that. Sprout says she was the 16-year-old and Bounty was the 19-year-old. No, I'm just kidding. She didn't say that. She didn't say that. She didn't say that. She didn't say that. 21 to get cigarettes? I mean, I guess it's probably a good idea, but seems a little... Dang. It's probably a good thing. It's probably a good thing. She said, Bounty was 18. Okay, okay.
Grab the quick blade.
Yeah, man, the sword I got's actually really good. It's off of Griffin. The feathered wind blade. Look at those stats, dude. +2 agility, dexterity, and magic resistance. It's got a good damage on it. Was it 16, I believe, which is pretty good for a one-hand. The chest piece is new. I got that last
Yeah, your
stream.
sword and your shield are actually both from the same griffin that drops the spell.
Yeah, the shield's pretty cool too. I'll get a little shot of it here. It's kind of dark, you can't see if it's got the Throne Fast logo on it. You kind of see it a little bit there. Alright. I am only a quarter of a bub away from that magical ding sound.
I know we're keeping them past the deadline, but put the PS5 down, Winter.
Yeah, put it down.
Yeah.
Just a minute longer.
My wife knows when I say almost, that's like might be 2 days from now.
Yeah, my wife does too. That's why it's harder and harder to convince her when it really is almost.
Yeah.
But I know she's not too upset yet because she would have showed up at my office topless if she really wanted me to get off.
Gotcha.
That's how I know. That's
Oh,
when I know.
She knows the tricks.
Yeah, she knows how to shorten that time if she needs to. Like, you know what, guys? You know what? This would be great for next Saturday. Start off the stream with the ding, you know. That'd be a great way to open it. It turns out.
I got other dinging to do, guys.
Yeah. It's like when you just disappear and your guy's standing there, we know what happened, right? It's like, I'm out. Bye. My wife, I had to put Discord on her phone, so now she knows how to get a hold of me.
Yeah, my wife usually pops in chat to get a hold of me. Back in the day, before I streamed, she would get in the game and send me a tell. She'd be like, hey, are we still going on a date tonight in the game? I'm like, yes. Yes.
Be like, yeah, I'm almost demon, baby. Just give me a minute.
So ridiculous.
12:30 at night. Okay, I leveled. She's already in bed snoring. It's like, okay.
Oh, mentalist.
Yeah, I got two of them.
Yeah, Dorka 2 understands.
My favorite though is, can you put that on pause for a minute? I need your help. It's like I can't pause an MMO.
I gotta say, I really loved when Winter would come and chat. Oh, grats!
There it
Nathan.
is, level 17,
Right,
baby.
buddy?
I have to say, I loved when Winter would come and chat and ask Nathan what he wanted for dinner. And then it was like a week straight of him giving the same answer. Before she's like, should I just get you ghost pepper chicken every time? He's like, yes, that's acceptable.
Thank you. Level 17, baby, there it is. Is anybody stupid close?
No, I'm 4 bubbles out.
All right. Give it a minute for other people, because if you're stupid close, we'll finish it. Otherwise, guys, thanks for coming out. Sorry I'm not able to stream much, but I'm going to get through this training, and I'll be back streaming in the evenings. You guys will see me, all the time. Once again, once I get past the training, it will really feel like it'll be hardly noticeable that I'm even working another job. So let me get through this training, get everything good, so I can make that money and won't have to rely 100% on streaming. We can just have more fun and do things that are fun, and I won't have to stress about it. But I hope you enjoyed it. I think Pantheon's come along great. Super proud of the team, what they've accomplished since late last year. I think as long as they keep on this track, everything's going to be perfectly better than good. It's going to be awesome. I think they're headed in a trajectory of this being not just a good MMO option, but like a ridiculously irresistible option. So I just want them to keep doing what they're doing, to be honest. And thanks everybody for coming out. Hope you had fun. Thanks everybody to join me and play with me tonight. I'll be back next Saturday. We got about 3 weeks of that before I'll be back home through the week and be able to stream a lot more. But I will see you guys then. I will start a little earlier next Saturday, as far as I know. Today I was in Chicago. I think we left Chicago at like 3:30, so I barely got back in time to start this right after 6. So it'll be a little bit smoother. We'll have a little bit more time next Saturday. Thank you all. See you guys next Saturday. Check out some of the other awesome streamers out there. Mr. Gulo's out here streaming. We got Mr. C out here streaming. We've got Redbeard Flynn out here playing, releasing videos like crazy and streaming. We got Co-Carnage. I don't know if he's going to stream again. Go
Mr.
have some fun.
He's been streaming
Mr.
a lot too.
Yeah, Mr. Itwiz been streaming like crazy. And everybody I just mentioned, well, with the exception of maybe Co. I mean, they play the same kind of games that you all love, etc. So go give them some love and have fun. And I'll be back soon, guys. And thank you all so very much. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye,
Goodbye, everybody.